Yall Wild Podcast.
We will be drinking on this podcast because we're all 21.
I can show you my ID. Viewer discretion is
Hey,
advised.
you start the podcast. Start the podcast.
How do I start it?
Oh, shit.
You just be like, welcome.
No. Welcome back to the Yall Wild Podcast. Today I have with me.
All right.
That's how you start it.
Welcome back here. No. Welcome back to the Yall Wild Podcast. We have here today Nyny and
brice3000.
And yours truly, the hostess with the mostest, Niajah, aka Nia, aka Nefarious. Check out my SoundCloud, music coming soon. And that's all y'all need to know. How are y'all doing today?
I'm Gucci.
I'm doing good. We're getting off a 4th of July weekend, which I do not notice as a holiday, and I'm feeling great.
I'm mad about the 4th of July holiday because these Negroes left me out in the cold, right? I wanted to party all weekend.
You was with
and
your
go
peoples.
to the club.
You was with your peoples.
But these Negroes
You ain't got no
was
cousins?
acting like they didn't want to party and go to the club. But every other weekend that I'm not down here, they want to party and go to the club.
We've only been to the club
So
one time.
I'm confused.
Well, we've been to the club, you know.
We only got in the club one time.
We usually just hate from outside. But, you caught us at a bad time because we both in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? We in a relationship.
But
so it's
Nairobi,
like,
your
it's
party
not
was
that
here.
incentive. It's not that
I know.
incentive.
I wanted her to be here to go to the club.
You know what I mean?
Because you gotta, to have fun,
Okay, so I can
when you don't,
single bitch supremacy.
because it's like,
these motherfuckers.
because you be trying to dance and shit, and it's like, unless you're gonna approach somebody, you just standing there looking at everybody else having fun. It's not
No,
fun.
I'm not out there and dance.
I'm not going to dance with nobody.
No, you're not.
And
Well,
I'm
why
not trying to
not?
pay $5 for a Corona. You know what I mean? So, it's not even no use. That's why I like parties better.
We supposed to be outside all summer, and the time I come down here to visit y'all want to be outside.
It also wasn't our fault because Brian was the one that's like, we gonna go to the club, and then Brian didn't want to go to the club.
Shout out to him, though, because I won't try
Yeah,
to
I'm
go.
mad at Brian too, because we all could have went to the club, but y'all didn't.
You just
y'all
wanted
act
you.
like-
The only reason you wanted to go was just you was trying to see somebody. You weren't just trying to go to the club.
The club,
No, because I thought you were talking about going to the club, so I was like, yeah, we go to the club. So I thought that was gonna be.
We
Saturday
would have
night.
went
That
to
was gonna
one
be Saturday
specific
night.
club though.
And then Sunday night was gonna be the night I wanted to see my
Oh, okay.
my person.
You ain't got no cousins your age.
Yes.
You do?
Yes.
Why you ain't go to the club with them?
Because
Because what?
I ain't feel like asking her.
Oh, you must not
Because
fuck
she
with
be
her like
acting-
that.
I mean, I do, but
she don't fuck with you like that if you listening.
Yes, I do, but she be acting bougie. And I was like, I was just automatically thinking she wouldn't want to go to the club with me.
Oh, that's your fault for assuming. You shouldn't assume.
The club ain't all that. I think parties are way better. And I think the club, I haven't gone enough to be like, oh, for sure, but it's not what they claim it to be.
The club
At least not in Charlotte. At
It's
least
definitely a vibe, but you gotta like.
Damn.
You either have to know
What?
females, or you have to be willing to approach females. That's the
You don't have an
difference.
Android charger?
Or you have to, you have to go with people that's gonna dance with you, or you have to be willing to take the rejection from trying to dance with bitches. Sorry, females. Can I say bitches since I'm a bitch?
No.
I don't know
females.
what year I started saying bitches, but it's like I want to go back to that year and like what happened. You know what I mean? Because before I was like a strict, I'm not saying bitches policy, and then it was like
Senior year.
then it was like bitches. Bitches ain't shit. You know what I mean?
Senior year, it had to be.
Shit, you're right. You're right. A lot changed that year. Y'all ready to talk about some wild news?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So, did y'all see that on Subway's, whatever website, did it? Subway's tuna isn't real tuna.
I seen that.
And I don't know about y'all, but growing up as a kid, that's what I got. I got the tuna every time.
I feel like that's a problem.
Every time.
Why are you getting tuna as a kid?
You get
tuna. Who gets tuna now?
Wait, that shows you how old Bryce is. Because you the type of dude that eat tomato sandwiches, all the old people shit.
And just eat all the straight tomatoes.
Tuna fish from fucking Subway, that was your go-to?
Delicious.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
I've never in my life had tuna fish
From
from
the
Subway.
years they had the $5 foot long commercial, which is not true anymore.
$5
$5 foot long.
at Subway.
Those years,
We tried.
tuna. I know that wasn't good.
That wasn't good.
So how
gotta
do y'all
get
feel
the
about
mayonnaise
it? I feel like
Probably half the shit that we think is some other shit ain't that shit.
I was eating some chicken nuggets from Wendy's, and I was eating it, and I was like, "This is not chicken."
Like they've been saying that the chicken meat from McDonald's ain't real chicken meat for years.
Yeah.
Although I have seen a video proving them wrong, but it probably was just fake. But you never know.
My cousin, she's 19 now, she saw this video of like McDonald's being like not real chicken, the nuggets, and that's what she would always get. And she probably saw it at the age of like 7 or 6. She has not eaten McDonald's since. Like she has not. Like you will not for a while. You couldn't drive past McDonald's without her like gagging. And like to this day, she hasn't eaten McDonald's since like 2008.
For me, a person that eats McDonald's or used to eat McDonald's like damn near every week, that's crazy.
As a kid, she was like, if we go to McDonald's,
She was like,
I'm
fuck
not
that.
doing it.
It's crazy because I feel like I saw the same video at the same age and was like, them niggas lying.
She took that shit too hard. To this day, she be starving. If you go to McDonald's,
She starving.
But no, not even the fries.
she will not
get
drink
the
the
fries?
Sprite from McDonald's.
That should be hitting
Shout out to
them.
her. I gotta get her down here.
That's crazy. Wow.
But yeah, we need to boycott McDonald's. They're a menace.
They're making us fat.
Menace.
If I was born in any other country, I wouldn't be fat right now.
No, absolutely not.
They making us fat.
Think about it.
If I was born in any other family, I wouldn't be fat right now.
You ever see them super fit families? And I'd be like, damn, if I was
Yeah.
born with them.
Yeah, but like, I feel like the only reason I'm fat is because summer 2008, I went to my aunt's house for the summer, and she let us eat whatever the fuck we wanted, however much we wanted, whenever the fuck we wanted, and I came back probably like gained 50 pounds.
You so big boy.
At 8.
Damn, that's a big boy.
That is so crazy. You know why that's crazy? Because like the summer of like 2011, I went to my aunt's house, and she lives in like an apartment in Greensboro, right? So she doesn't have any like it's no yard, no shit to play in, and she just let us eat whatever, and she just always be going out to eat. So I think I gained like 50, 60 pounds that summer, and I never was the same.
It's crazy because also like I remember going to the doctor. I was probably like 10, and I was like already 100 pounds, probably plus, and they were like, "Hey, you gotta." They was talking to my mom, and they was like, "Hey, you gotta do some shit so she can lose some weight." And my mama didn't take that to heart and make me change my diet or exercise and shit. And I blame my mom.
Yeah, the parents are.
But now it's
I
my
blame
fault.
my parents. Okay, so now it's
Parents.
I feel like it's their
always
fault that I'm this way,
to
but it's
blame.
my fault that I'm still this way.
Yes, you're right.
But have you been detached from your parents long enough? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I have a gym membership, and I went for a week, and I haven't been back. So
that
it's
don't-
my fault.
Yeah.
But
I
it's
get
deeper
you.
than that. Like mentally, you might think of food differently
Yeah.
because of the way your
Yeah,
parents.
I feel like if they had set us up better, like if they, especially my parents, if they had like because like I really wanted to do like basketball when you was doing basketball, but like they didn't really like push for me.
It
to
didn't
do
help.
that. Well, it probably would have helped me.
It probably, I'm not gonna lie, it definitely helped the 2 years that I did it, but I didn't stick with it. So
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like if my parents had like already pushed me, like, hey, go play basketball or
but
go
only
like, play a school
only
sport.
a school sport because
Yeah,
rec sports,
like-
I wasn't really out there running and shit.
Yeah,
I remember like
if they
playing
had,
softball.
If they had involved me in anything like that, I'd have been snatched.
I remember
Oh my
playing
God.
softball and struggling to run a lap around the little softball field,
if
baseball
they
field.
had
Imagine
put
that.
me in football,
Damn, that'd be a big boy. You be a big
You still be a big nigga.
You still be the same size.
But the difference would be you would be a fit big
You
nigga,
be muscular.
Oh my
but
God.
You probably still be wide.
and you would have bitches.
oh my
You
god,
could have
Yeah,
came.
probably
You
wouldn't
could have
have
came
been
and
in
played.
summer.
You could have
You
came and
probably
played for
wouldn't have been in
Charlotte.
summer.
Oh
You probably
my
would've never
God.
met Summer. Shit, you probably wouldn't even never came to UNCC.
nigga, I wouldn't have met y'all, nigga. I would have been fucking bitches.
We would have met niggas. It was bound to.
You
It was
met
bound
us
to
in middle
happen.
school, so you wouldn't have fucking bitches in middle school.
I would have fucking bitches from the start,
That's really crazy too.
from the jump.
Damn.
We getting that later. That's crazy.
What's crazy?
This crazy. Fucking at a young age, like before
That's really
13, really
crazy.
13.
Like, how do people even get into that?
I didn't have sex till I was 17, and even at that point, I was like, I kind of feel too young.
That's interesting.
So
You still thought you were too young?
yeah, I was 17.
I guess I was 19. My first time. I don't remember. No mind.
We not gonna talk about me. Matter of fact, I'm gonna confess. I'm a virgin.
No.
It's okay.
It's okay.
This is a no
Virginity rocks.
virgin zone.
It's okay if you haven't done anything sexual at an old age. Let me speak for all the people out there, because a lot of people be like ashamed, because like all of their friends be like young and shit when they be having sex and doing stuff. But it's really like okay, like I mean I have had like a sexual experience, but I ain't been like full out. So basically you could say I'm a 21-year-old virgin,
It's okay.
and it's perfectly fine.
Niggas gonna lose their shit till they 40.
That's a good plot for a movie. But also,
21-year-old virgin.
No mind. I was gonna say we gonna get you to lose your virginity, but I want you to do it when
Don't
you're
let your
ready.
friends pressure to do.
I was just gonna say I want you to do it when you're
yeah,
ready.
because I feel like I
With the
wasn't
right
ready.
person.
And I was 17, you know what I mean? So it's like, you're only ready
Although,
when you're ready.
When I lost it, I still don't feel like I lost anything. It was just
I did.
something cool. But I didn't think that's just like because it was with a female, so it was like not. It was different. I don't know how to explain it.
Also, I was a born again virgin
I need to get
until
that
last
shirt.
year. So the year before last
You
year,
was born again.
a born again virgin. So
I feel like that's some
shut
bullshit
the
right
hell
there.
up.
I was.
You was celibate. You was celibate.
Celibate.
No, I was born again. I was like, I didn't really
That
fuck
ain't
that
count.
bitch. Yeah,
But you really did fuck that bitch.
but I didn't really.
But you really did.
I decided I did.
But you did.
I actually decided I
Your
did.
dick did.
I decided-
You might not have, but your dick did.
I was
Whatever you
playing.
put your mind
I
to.
went for real.
You was like, hey,
So I was-
that won't real, girl.
I was.
You
That
tripping.
means I was virgin to 19, actually, not 17. So we in the same boat.
It's okay. Virginia rocks. I'm gonna get that shirt.
It does rock. I would also like to say that y'all see that Kodak flushed all that money and he threw 100,000 in the ocean.
No.
How do y'all feel about
I seen a meme. Let me tell you the meme I seen. You know that. You
it?
know
Sound like
that.
an old screen door.
I wonder how that sounded.
You know that.
I can't wait to listen to that shit. Cause what the fuck?
I can't wait.
You know that.
That's gonna be the episode title. It's gonna be like number 16.
No, but you know that Gunna album where he had the umbrella. He was like underneath the ocean.
Yeah.
It was a meme, but like me. It said something about like me when Kodak did such and such and such. Boy,
Trying to find the money.
holla.
How do y'all feel about that?
He could have did some other shit. Like I just saw a video of him giving fucking air conditions to the people
Yeah,
in his neighborhood. So he could have used that 100,000 to buy more fucking air conditions instead of
just
throwing
threw
that
it in the
shit in the ocean. Cause who the fuck? The fishes don't need that shit.
First of
glad
all,
I'm
the
in Miami.
ocean- first of all, number
I
one,
can't swim.
the ocean is going through it. First of all, Kodak dirty ass money in the ocean.
You think that
Did
that
the
water
ocean on fire?
You think that shit gonna wash up on the beach one day and be like somebody gonna be like, damn,
Money?
money.
I think it's scattered.
I think it's gonna dissolve. Actually,
I think the fish ate it. But also,
it's gonna dissolve. It's gonna be in pieces. You ain't gonna find a whole dollar.
the ocean has been going through it. That is crazy.
The ocean has been going through.
And I saw this thing on TikTok, and it was like, it's some type of world clock. It's like a food world clock. And it was like,
Me going after.
there's
Kodak.
only 28 years of food left
Where?
on Earth.
How is it?
Let me come back to
What
you
if
real
we?
quick.
I mean, we can't keep growing food.
Because our population is growing.
Because the population is growing.
I'll be 49.
We're burning up
We
a
be
lot
49.
of shit. We're killing animals too fast.
Yeah.
And then, like, global warming. We only got 28 years of food left.
We be 49. Y'all think that's enough?
No, I don't want to be.
Hey, go
I don't want to
Niners.
die at 49. Shut the hell up.
Hey, I'm just trying to make it really to 70 something, and then fuck them kids after that.
I am trying to make it to
Fuck the
100
kids.
because that shit would be so dope on my tombstone.
Imagine.
Oh my
And then
god.
you be
I
on
feel
the
like
news.
at one point
you be
life
on the
gets
news,
miserable.
Too. People be like, "Damn."
Do y'all think life gets miserable at one point? Like once you too old?
That is true
Yep,
because I
yep.
don't want to be an old person that like needs shit.
Yeah, especially
'Cause
if you
I'ma
can't
be
like walk
hell.
around good.
The nurses gonna hate me.
Or like
Or
they
yeah,
gonna be
if
like,
you
Mr.
need
Warster,
assistance.
sit your ass down.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you need assistance, that's gonna be.
You can't have no liquor.
You can't have no liquor.
You too old.
I'm weak.
We ain't about to change your diaper no more, Mr. Royster. Stop shitting on yourself.
Oh my
I definitely feel like you gonna be that old nigga that shit on himself just to spite the nurses. Like you very capable of going to the bathroom, but you like, you know what, bitch, and you just gonna shit on yourself.
Clean me up.
That's funny.
Crazy. Ooh.
Y'all putting y'all parents in nursing homes?
That's the thing. I'm trying to get my parents to goddamn start working out so I don't have to. Be like, y'all motherfuckers ain't finna have me goddamn.
My grandma had Alzheimer's, right? And like she's had it for like a long time, right? And my mom, it was my mom's parent. My mom was like, oh, she not going to like a nursing home or anything. So every weekend we would go to my grandparents, and then one of the like her sisters like lived with her. So that's so crazy. They were like they really not, but we did have to sacrifice a lot. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know.
Here's my thing. I'm the only fucking child, and I love my parents. I'm gonna try to get them a nurse to come to their house first, but if all else fails, baby boy, baby girl.
Hey.
I really hope I don't need it. I'm not trying to need it. But
Yeah,
they say the way
to
age
where they be
prosperously is by drinking scotch.
I'm gonna tell when I get old, if I live a long time, and they be like, "What did you do to live this long?" I'm gonna say some dumb shit.
Yeah.
Like every day, I woke up and took a shit on my yard.
Gaze at nature.
No mind.
You took a shit in your yard?
I don't gonna say I took a shit in my yard, but I pissed in a couple yards.
Oh, we pissed in the yard together.
I know that's the second time I had pissed in the yard.
Oh, really? That was
And
probably
guess where I was. Guess where I was.
I can't even count.
But it's different because you're a dude, so you
I can't get a shit in the yard too.
I think one of the most
They always
unfair
be leaving
things
me out.
about a dude versus a female is that y'all compete anywhere.
I'm taking a shit. I'm taking a shit in the yard.
Vagina.
Cause it's like even squatting, like it's just gonna bounce up and get on my clothes.
I'm taking a shit in my yard.
Like
though,
I wish
so.
I had a dick so
Why would you
bad.
take a shit in your yard?
When you out in the country, it's not a lot to do. You gotta find new games to play, new things to do.
I've I peed in the craziest place
Twice.
I peed is in a parking deck.
Craziest place I peed.
You on a parking deck?
In a parking deck, I had to pee really bad, and we weren't nowhere near a bathroom. So
That
I
one
got out of
time-
the car and squatted.
That one time I had. Wait, did I pee in the parking lot too?
Maybe.
We lived the same life.
I
But
ain't
it was
never had to
easier for
pee
you.
Nowhere obscure because I'm a lady.
But my thing is because when you drink, I feel like alcohol be running through me.
Her.
I
don't
peed
drink.
outside here before.
I don't. I mean, I don't drink like that. I guess. Wait, what?
Brian has two.
That's
Brian
the crazy
has two.
part because we have 4 bathrooms, so that makes no sense.
Peed out here? You peed out here before?
Oh, if I'm gonna smoke, yeah.
Yeah. I'm not about to go upstairs.
Hell no. Then I won't smoke.
Must be nice.
Then I'm gonna smoke.
I gotta go inside or yeah.
We peed in a random person's yard.
I've
On the way.
I've also peed on myself. Probably more than the average person.
We peed in a random person's yard on the way to a frat party that we had. I had to pay to get in.
That's not the one we peed in.
Yes, it is.
Did y'all have to pay?
Yes.
Damn, that's crazy. Perks of being a female, I guess.
I paid my $5.
So I guess that's the difference.
14.
So y'all females get in free to parties, dudes can pee wherever the fuck.
There we go.
It's like we
That's a
trading shit
trade-off.
off.
Yeah. No, that's still not a trade-off. I still don't like the inconvenience of female.
Dudes don't like the inconvenience of having to pay to get in parties.
Yeah,
You right.
$5
I'll let you do that.
I'll
to,
tell
for,
you.
For a house
two,
party.
for too many niggas to be there with nothing to drink that they're offering us.
You know the crazy thing? They probably ain't even lived there.
And you know
And-
that's the party we went to the year before. So
And
you gotta go this year.
The other crazy thing is, we probably could have just walked around back. Cause won't nobody.
Brian, can I get this Modelo?
No.
I don't think it's mine. Yeah, that's not mine. You got it?
Stud bro.
Bryce is an alcoholic.
This
for
is
y'all.
the drunk podcast.
Yeah, versus that is very
Where y'all at? Where y'all
Take a
at?
shot.
alcoholic.
Let's get it.
Tequila.
Let's not.
Okay.
Let me go get the bottle.
What's the
Don't
next
drink,
one?
kids. Do not drink.
What's the next wild news?
So Did y'all know Bill Cosby was released from jail?
Crazy.
I heard that.
Here's my question.
I had mixed emotions.
Please explain your mixed emotions, and then I'll.
I
You about to get
don't
problematic.
Say my
feel
thoughts.
the need to explain.
Do you think he's too old to be in jail?
No,
Because a
I
lot of
don't-
niggas were like, he's too old.
It's just too many niggas that I saw be like, no, that nigga. I don't know, cause that nigga shouldn't have got out of jail. Like he probably did that shit right, but it was just like I've heard too many niggas say some shit like, oh, I don't know.
Okay, here's my thoughts.
Dude, was it a setup because he was gonna buy NBC?
That's the other
I
thing.
don't know.
That's a great conspiracy.
I don't know.
Yeah, you know, I'm into the conspiracy. So
I hate-
they always try to hit people with like jail whenever they try to do something in the industry,
Who's about to see Bill Cosby?
or even death.
Michael Jackson owned 50% of Sony and all of the Beatles. You know what I'm saying? They had to kill him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
50% of Sony. Do you know how many artists are under Sony? He made 50% of that money.
Bill Cosby.
Okay, so
Big pill, big
Big Pill
Judge
Bill.
Brown was on
Big Pill
somebody's talk show,
Big Pill Bill.
and
ran
he
niggas
was just
free.
like,
Oh my god.
Bill Cosby didn't really drug them and then like rape them or whatever. He like just offered it to him. So it was like very much a conscious thing for her to want to take the drugs, alcohol, whatever the fuck. And then like the sex part was also the difference was like, where do you draw the line for consent when both parties are intoxicated and under the influence of other shit?
Eddie
So-
Griffin said it was the
Eddie
70s, and that's what niggas was doing.
Yeah. So here's my I don't fucking know. It's like,
He
it's
also said that the bitch's story, all the girl stories, was like, oh, they went to his hotel, and he was like, now, as a lady, why would you go to a single straight man's hotel? And he was married at the time. Why would you go to his hotel? Like, what else were you be doing? That's not. I'm not saying that's consent, but I'm just saying, like, all
Yeah,
that's
like, why
really
put yourself in
interesting.
that
You know what I'm
position?
saying?
yeah. Judge Joe Brown was like they was groupies.
Yeah, cause like, what he was famous then, right?
He was on the Cosby Show, which was the biggest time.
Yes, so-
that was like the first crossover black and white show.
Obviously, they was coming to see Bill Cosby because he's Bill Cosby. He's famous.
Big Pill Bill.
So I mean, maybe they didn't have intentions on fucking him. Maybe they just sincerely wanted to go see him. But at the same time, it's like
I'm not saying nothing. I'm not saying nothing. He should be locked up. That's what I'm saying. But at the same time, it's some holes in the story.
I feel like this like
It's some
sexual
hoes in the story.
sexual assault,
Some hoes in
especially
this house.
so long ago, and especially like when parties are under the influence, is like so hard to prove.
The
Yeah,
allegation
because
that
he
really got him
said
locked
she's-
up, she like told the police 6 months before the what's it called? Damn. The statute of limitations. 6 months before the statute of limitations.
What statute of limitations was that?
So like the statute of limitations was like 12 years. So if she waited 6 more months, even if she would been like, Bill Cosby raped me, he couldn't go to jail because it had been 12 years. Because every like thing has a statute of limitations. Some are like forever.
Some things, not everything.
Some are like forever, like it doesn't matter. But some things is like, oh, you got 6 years to report this crime, or it doesn't matter. For the drugging, that was 12 years, and so she told that at 11 years 6 months.
That's crazy.
Man.
But yeah, from what I've heard, the reason they let him out was because they locked him up illegally. Essentially, I don't know why. I'm assuming it's because like his trial was like they had other people involved that shouldn't have been involved. So like the testimony of like however many other women shouldn't have been admitted in court or some shit like that. I don't know. But that's crazy.
Did y'all see that T-Pain? So it was an
Go from
interview.
Bill Cosby to T-Pain.
It was an interview. Both T-Pain and Bill Cosby would buy a bitch a drink. It was an interview. It was an interview, and T-Pain was like, he was on a plane with an usher, and Usher told him he ruined music because of autotune, and T-Pain said he was in a deep depression for a very long time. And how do y'all feel about that? First of all, did T-Pain ruin music?
No.
Nah.
And also,
Absolutely not. I love T-Pain. Damn. Damn.
What is this like? You know, like what are the implications of that? You know what I'm saying? We really don't think our words mean that much, but like Usher saying that shit really fucked up T-Pain.
Yes, I was like, why did Usher say that? That's kind of mean.
Do you ever say something to somebody and be like, oh, that was too harsh afterwards?
Yeah.
But
I have a very... Never mind.
It's some shit that's like, oh, that wouldn't be harsh to me, but it's like, oh, that's probably harsh to them.
Because I feel like T-Pain taking take his music career serious.
T-Pain said he was depressed for over a year.
So like, and especially having somebody of that status, because I'm pretty sure Usher was like an inspiration, or like, you know, because Usher been in the game longer than T-Pain, so of course T-Pain probably looked up to Usher. And then for somebody you look up to in the music industry that's also a singer to tell you ruined music when you came along, I can understand why he was in a depression, because that shit would have hurted me.
I think there's like trailblazers in any industry or anything, and there's also innovators, and trailblazers have to hate innovators because innovators change it. You know what I'm saying? Like Usher's a phenomenal R&B.
That's why he said
I'm
that.
saying he's a phenomenal R&B singer, but innovators is someone who changes the game, and like T-Pain single-handedly changed the game
Yeah, I think he
of
really did.
all music.
He changed.
You know what I'm saying? We don't give him his flowers. We don't give him his credit.
No, we don't not give T-Pain his credit.
Because country niggas use autotune now.
Absolutely.
And it's
Everybody
like,
use autotune now.
do we, you know what I'm saying? So, of course.
He was the first one to do the autotune for real? Like
he was the first one to be like, oh, like, we
Make it
really,
mainstream.
like, you know what I'm saying? Autotune can be used in like a cool way. And then Future was like, autotune can be used in a cool rap way. And that changed the games. But really, we got to give it to
T-Pain. Yeah, he
T-Pain.
really did that. It's okay. Don't care about what Usher say, T-Pain.
Yeah.
We all behind you. Hashtag. What's the hashtag?
Hashtag.
You got some bangers, boy.
Yeah.
Hashtag.
Buy you a
T-Pain, we got T-Pain
drink.
back.
Bartender.
Hashtag. Buy me a drink.
I don't know these other songs. Let me go to his.
Hashtag.
This is T-Pain.
I'm about to move on.
Teddy Pendergrass.
Did y'all know that college athletes can now get paid? I think this is a big win.
They wasn't getting paid.
And beforehand, I've talked to
They
some
was
people
slaving?
about
They
it.
was slaving?
I talked to some people about it. They knew who I'm talking about, and they were like, "Well, why are you paying them?" Blah blah blah. And I want to say that I think this is a big win because some universities, and maybe we don't see it because we're not a huge sports university, but like especially you, Niajah, going to Carolina, like Carolina makes a lot of money
Millions.
off of just those players, mostly black players. You know what I'm saying? And it's like we're making money off of these people, but we can't give them any money. You know what I mean?
As soon as that was announced, Master P's son signed a $2 million deal with somebody
No, wait.
just to play basketball.
Dang, so people in college just play sports for free?
They
Yeah.
play sports to go to the league and get
And
paid.
they can't accept like gifts from. They couldn't accept gifts from. They probably still can't, but accept gifts from
Damn, so they just going
people to go
college
to that
just
school.
because. I never really thought about how athletes work.
Reggie Bush played for, I think it was Southern California University, and somebody gave him a gift, and he ended up playing for that team. And that year, he had won the Heisman Trophy, and they made him give it back because he accepted a gift.
Damn.
Like, they couldn't get shit. Like, you can't even get shit. And for some, like, especially, like, the big schools, but even some, like, small schools, like, if you really think about Gonzaga, you know what I'm saying? Like, they were not a big school too long ago. And they got these really good players, and they make millions off of these players, and these players don't get anything. And, of course, they get a scholarship. But that scholarship is not worth millions.
I was gonna say,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Maybe that's the compensation. They get like a full ride.
but
for
like
being an athlete.
most
They get a-
athletes, I'm not gonna say most, but a lot of athletes don't finish their college. Like they don't finish their degree. They go to either the NFL or the NBA or whatever other professional sport, and they don't. So what's the incentive other than getting to the next level?
It's a scam.
It's kind of fucked up. They
But
making
I mean,
millions.
but
And I'm not saying
so
every-
the school takes you through school. The school's like, okay, we're gonna basically make everything free for you to come to school, to come to play.
That's
And
their incentive to come.
They cultivate the players, and then they send them off, and then they can ride behind the player, having their school's name like associated with them because they
Yes,
went through
because
their
people
school.
will come to watch that player play. And that's more money.
And then
And then ESPN and other big corporations will be like, oh, that's a good school. And then the next set of like really great athletes will be like, oh, the last nigga that went to that school went to the NFL. So like, oh, I'll go to that NFL. So it's like, it's money upon money. And then just regular fans will be like, oh, my favorite player went to Carolina. I want to go to Carolina. You know what I'm saying? Niggas buy merchandise because of a nigga who played at a school. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, it's not. I'm glad that they are able to make money now. Especially because, like, most of them, like, trying to make it out the trenches and, like, they trying to support their families. But they got to wait 2-3 years to get to the next level so they can make that money. But now they can make that money in college and support their families.
Shout out to all the players who, like, don't make it. Cause that's gotta be crazy.
That's probably why I feel like specifically for basketball and the NBA, like, so many players try to, like, go for the draft, but they're not ready yet because they haven't had that time, but they are trying to, like, provide for their family, so they go after a year when they could have just stayed a couple more years because of endorsements and shit like that.
Some people just are different. I mean, and speaking of athletes, did y'all see is it Sha'Carri?
Sha'Carri.
Did y'all see that Sha'Carri Richardson?
I'm upset.
At the time that I put this in the on the podcast, whatever we call it, when I put it on,
you fine as hell, girl. Hey,
when I put it on it, they're like, oh, like she's suspended.
If you single, I'm single.
But now she's just a month suspension, and she's still gonna be able to run.
She still can run in the
Yes,
Olympics?
because she's only getting a 30-day.
But I thought the Olympics, they cancel her Olympic trial, so she doesn't have time to get another.
At first, they suspended it. But secondly, they said it's a 30-day, and she'll still make it. Also, did you know that she's from Oregon? And she runs for Oregon. She runs for Oregon. The college.
And Oregon is damn legal.
Oregon is legal.
Oregon is legal.
Weed is legal in Oregon.
I just burping the mic. But yeah, like I feel like, and they was making a big deal out of it, like it was her taking steroids. Do you know what the fuck weed is, nigga? Weed is
not helping you win shit.
The weed is the opposite of damn steroids. So what the fuck? She should already win the Olympic gold medal. Because if she running that damn fast off of weed.
Now, why y'all making invincible? That's actually cruel to make them bitches come out all the way to Japan knowing that she run that fast.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
that's embarrassment.
That's embarrassing. Like, that's probably why they tried to get her off so bad. Because they knew she would fucking win. They trying to find everything to knock people off that they know is gonna win. And also, did you see, like, it was like under that people with like women with like high testosterone levels were like getting kicked out.
It's a country in Africa and they love fucking them over because they got the women just have a lot of testosterone.
And they say it's like an enhancement, but it's like that's just how they.
That's how they do it. You know what I'm saying? But also,
they just trying to
she can't run in the 100-meter.
I thought they said it's only a 30-day and she can still run.
Let me read this. It says her suspension will be over by the time the Olympic track and field competition begins. But the positive test erases her Olympic trials. So the whatever she ran for her Olympic trials doesn't count. But she possibly can run for the 4x100 meter relay
in the Olympics.
But she can't run that. She can't run the race that got her where she was going.
That's what I'm saying. Like, they made a big deal off some damn weed. Like,
however, I will say I will play devil's advocate.
We goddamn.
Let me play devil's advocate. Let me play devil's advocate. Let me play devil's advocate.
Make it.
Let me play it. Let me play it. Let me stop. Stop talking. Let me play devil's advocate. If she knows that weed is a substance that is not accepted in her career, should she have been smoking weed? Like, athletes know that steroids aren't something that they can legally use in the Olympics or their races or for a professional because they get tested.
Her grandma died.
But I understand that. But she knows they get tested.
Coping mechanism.
That's true.
I understand.
That's true.
But
WAC 100 said
she knew they was gonna get. She was gonna.
They get tested all the time.
Yes, WAC 100 said that she failed the black community because she knew she was gonna get tested. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I mean, shit, that he's right, but at the same time, weed ain't all that.
It's not fair. It's not fair that weed is illegal for the sport that she's in. It's not fair that weed is illegal in other places, regardless. But like, if you know that you're gonna get tested for something, why use that substance? That's like using steroids and being shocked that they test you for steroids.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, but we just gotta give her the same grace that we gave Michael Phelps in 2011 or whatever.
But Michael Phelps, he got suspended for like 6 months. But it also wasn't like an Olympic time. But I do think it's crazy that weed is a banned substance for that type of shit.
You're not going anywhere with weed.
I understand.
You're not running nowhere.
Exactly. So the fact that she's still running like that from smoking weed,
She is dead friend.
she is immortal, superhuman.
That's
I don't
that
think it's
melanin.
fair, but-
Melanin is beautiful.
This smell like markers. This smell like Sharpie markers. What the fuck? I am not putting that in my body.
It don't smell bad.
It smells kind of sweet.
Yeah. It's actually really sweet.
Sharpie markers. I'm just not an alcoholic. I'm totally against alcohol.
That's good. That's good.
Kids. It says low battery.
Yeah, just hit close.
It was recording this whole time.
See, it's still recording.
Oh, okay.
It's gonna cut out soon anyway.
Yeah, it's been. Hey, I just want to take this moment to shout out Anchor. Anchor allows us to do this podcast all the time, and we love Anchor for that. And I have a quick ad from Anchor. And also, I would also like to say shout out to our Patreon. You can go support our Patreon at Yall Wild Podcast on Patreon. We have 4 different tiers, 4 different ways you can give, and they all come with their own. They all come with their own perk. You know, we'll do certain stuff. We have exclusive content, all that other stuff. Shout out to Anchor. And now, we're back to the show.
Okay.
So, moral of the story is it's not fair, but she knew that would be tested. So you gotta find a different way to cope. I know weed is like such a I don't know what word I want to use, but it's like a way that people cope. But you gotta find
an escape.
You gotta find an alternative, especially when you know you're gonna be tested, and it could ruin your career. Your chances at an Olympic trial.
But that's just her playing devil's advocate. We behind you, Shakari. We behind you.
Absolutely. They need to change some rules. Fuck that shit. Weed is legal.
Body armor that you gave me?
Weed is legal in what, 6 states?
That's my gift.
Actually, more than 6 because 5 states legalized weed in 2021.
Cool.
I know
5 states.
Virginia was one.
Connecticut just legalized.
Virginia just legalized?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going.
It's legal. They don't
I'm going
have.
to
I don't
Virginia
think
to
they
visit
have
my
many
cousins.
dispensaries though.
Damn.
It's just legal.
Damn.
It takes time to set
Damn.
dispensaries up, and they still expensive.
Give me my shit.
I'm
You
trying
brought
to.
this for me.
I'm trying to
Bruh.
invest in a dispensary. Hey, somebody send me one.
Sundial
Bruh.
Growers.
Hit the thing. Hit the
It's,
thing.
it's not gonna record.
Invest
man.
in Sundial Growers. Oh, it's done. Video's over. Ain't that a bitch?
Oh, hey, matter of fact, do it on my phone. Actually, no, because I want to.
Because I'm about to say, I ain't even going to be able, I'm not even going to hold you. I'm not even going to be able to edit that like that.
What you talking about?
But
Editing is
You don't
hard.
have to see it.
You want me to edit?
Yes. Editing is hard.
I can't
That's why I got to do that bullshit at the beginning because I got to figure out where we line up.
It's
Oh,
hard.
yeah, right.
It's hard with the iPhone video.
It's hard. It's hard.
Like, I don't know. It doesn't like big files.
what's the
Okay,
next
did y'all
topic?
see Lil Nas X kissing men
Why you say that like that?
at the end of the BET performance?
Niggas was pissed, livid, disgusted.
Yeah.
How dare he?
I feel like it is. I feel like being gay aside, like who kisses during a performance though?
He did it as a
Bitches
statement.
kiss at performances all the time.
He was like, fuck
Madonna
y'all.
and Britney Spears, Nicki Minaj,
Who Nicki Minaj kissed?
Beyonce,
Who Nicki Minaj
Fucking-
kissing at what performance?
Miley Cyrus,
Who did Beyonce kissing at what
fucking
performance?
Probably Rihanna, bro.
Rihanna.
Who did Rihanna kiss
But
at
But
what
even if she
performance?
didn't kiss him, Destiny's Child was giving niggas lap dances, whole ass lap dances. And I still don't. Why did Michelle choose Magic? But we're not gonna talk about
But
that.
wait, what kind of performance was that? Was that like
It was a BET performance.
Oh, it was.
It was on live.
Mary J. Blige.
Mary J. Blige never kissed
Yeah,
nobody.
she-
Don't disrespect Mary. That's my
Lil Nas
old
X
baby
was
mama
like,
right
fuck
there.
y'all homophobic niggas. I don't give a fuck.
But I'm feeling
And he
like
tongued them down.
Yeah, he really did.
But my thing is,
My thing
why
is,
people are mad because he kissed a nigga on TV, or he is a nigga that kissed a nigga on TV, or
because he's a black nigga that kissed a black nigga on TV.
I'm like,
is it because he kissed somebody on TV? Would they have been mad if it was a bitch that kissed the nigga on TV, or is it just because he's gay?
It's because he's gay.
Try this.
That's some bullshit right there.
I got that in the mountains in
Heteronormative.
Boone. That shit. Try
Heteronormative.
this. Please try this.
Hell no.
Please try this.
Oh my god.
That shit.
Yeah, let me
Put some
just
hair on your chest.
Let me just
Don't do it, Niajah. Please don't. You gonna throw up.
Okay.
That shit make you kill your grandma. Please try
take
it.
some of that.
Try it. Please try
It's
it.
good. Yeah.
It's not bad.
Just don't think about it.
Yeah. Just see what it tastes like.
Don't hold it in your mouth. Just hold it.
Damn. That shit made her burp.
She allergic.
That's fucking why are niggas drinking that shit? Anyway,
It just-
Lil Nas X was like, fuck all homophobic people that watching the BET Awards right
I
now.
support it.
I support it.
I support it too. Were niggas mad because their kids watching BET Awards also?
Yep.
And they say he trying to push an agenda?
Yep.
I feel like that's some bullshit. Cause
He was just horny.
why if you have a problem with people doing sexual stuff on TV, why are you letting your kids watch the BET Awards? Cause ain't nobody have a problem when the city girls were twerking.
Nobody had a problem with Meg's performance.
Oh my god. Best performance.
I'm pretty sure people have problems with everybody performing.
But we don't hear the same outrage.
So I'm gonna need y'all homophobic black people to chill out with that shit.
Hey,
Chill out.
hey,
Chill out.
It ain't if it's not your life, you ain't gotta be living it. So
if
get
it's
out
not
that
your
shit.
dick, get it out your mouth. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna put that on a shirt.
That's a great quote, actually.
Ooh.
If it's not your dick, get it out your mouth.
Can somebody check my
Or your
TikTok?
coochie.
Has it gone viral yet?
Cause y'all dick riding.
Oh.
No.
I haven't made a viral TikTok in 2 weeks. Ooh.
We don't
bro.
care.
You said you had a week.
I know,
Still
bro.
here.
Fuck. I know, bro.
We don't
The rope,
care.
I didn't buy the rope.
That's just
Please don't kill yourself that
We
way.
don't
If you kill yourself, do not hang yourself.
I know.
You can kill yourself so many other ways. Don't. Hey, I was driving home one day, and it was somebody standing on the bridge, and I was like, please don't jump. Please don't jump. Please don't jump. Because I didn't want to be the nigga that killed him.
There was a girl from my hometown who jumped off.
It was so scary.
She jumped off a bridge in an 18-wheeler.
I was like,
Hit
please
her?
don't.
Yeah. Peace to her.
Please don't.
It was a girl that fell off a party bus.
I remember that.
She wasn't trying
got
to
ran
herself.
over.
She was just drunk. Yeah.
I think
Fell
didn't
out the party bus at Charlotte.
they get sued because like the windows or whatever?
I don't know.
I've been on a party bus. I don't know how you fall out of one.
Because like the windows.
Enough White Claws.
I think she was at the emergency window
Oh,
and like you can push them out.
okay.
So
That's different.
yeah.
Interesting. Party bus. We should do one.
Was she 21? Right? She wasn't 21.
I don't think so.
But she got ran over.
That's crazy.
Damn.
Rest in peace.
Anyway, Lil Nas X. He said, fuck y'all niggas. I appreciate that. I feel like anybody that makes a statement against some shit on national TV, I fuck with them. Because he knew y'all was going to be mad.
Because he knew.
He
He's
was
a
like,
master
I'm going to
marketer.
tongue this dude down.
Master.
It won't no peck.
No.
He was like,
Look,
Yeah. Suck them up.
I fucks with that.
Damn.
Also, I just want y'all to know.
I want to do that.
Did I have three sections in the back of my head where I'm going to try to start a dread? So I'm twisting.
Mine be growing. Mine be going. I be,
Get a
I be
fade,
having to
bro.
Take them out.
I can't.
Get a
Why?
fade.
We'll talk about it. It's coming up.
Hey, so also I wanted to
Oh
talk
man, I want to
about
record this.
Jack
Ooh, that
Harlow.
shit fun.
I want to talk about Jack Harlow hitting on Sweetie.
boo.
And,
He did
is
it smooth
this
too. It was
the
smooth.
beginning of White Boy Summer, and what are the implications of White Boy Summer?
I feel like it is.
Yeah, I
'Cause
feel like the
Chet
white boys is
Hank is
doing a
out
lot
here
of stuff.
too. Being Affleck, he dating J-Lo.
Hey, any white boys?
White boys are just
Any
up.
like spicy white boys?
I wish Adam was here.
Come hit me
Because
up.
I feel like certain white boys
I'm single and ready to mingle.
like just have that swag about them.
Mm-hmm.
And it really just depends on if you have that swag.
I hate it here, bro.
Jack Harlow, he could get it.
Salute. Yes, Jack. If you single
I
and ready to
hate
mingle,
it.
And I'm in a
Sweetie,
relationship.
Jack, I am single and ready to mingle with you. We
In my
can make hits
relationship, he
together
could
and
get it.
everything.
Well, Jack Harlow he's more black than white. You know?
But he's
He's
white.
Don't let that white man fool you.
But yeah, I hate it here.
As long as he don't say the N word,
Absolutely.
he could get it.
I feel like he's the type of person that
Jack Harlow can get it.
Yeah.
And he's horny, bro. So he probably.
Oh my god! I cannot believe you.
Jack Harlow isn't ugly.
I feel like it's several. Wait, we can talk about it off. But I got something I want to show you. We'll get there. Just remind me. We can talk about it on another.
I cannot believe y'all. What the fuck?
Believe
Is it because he's white?
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't you? Isn't your girlfriend white? What are you trying
She
to say?
happened to be white. Yes, she do.
She happened to be white.
But if it was a white girl summer, I wouldn't participate.
Hold on, who that?
Y'all participating in white
I'm
boy
not
summer.
participating. We're not fucking.
Y'all are
but
participating in white boy
if
summer.
if it presented itself, I'd fuck.
Walking it out. Should I say that?
You said what?
Should I say, hey, shorty, you need help walking it out?
Yeah.
You're not about it. Go ahead.
Bring
though.
my phone. Bring my phone.
I'm gonna record on my phone.
It don't even matter because I'm gonna have to. Please don't bring my shit.
It's a white boy summer.
I hate that for us.
It's
I
okay.
hate that.
Everybody has to have their summer. Next year, it's gonna be. I was gonna say it's gonna be a fat nigga summer.
I'm about to say, when is it gonna be a big nigga summer?
But we be sweaty, so it's really gonna be have to be the fat nigga fall.
It be a fat nigga fall.
You gotta be a brown boy.
Hey, I regret. You remember that day we had that wilding out thing and they was doing pickup lines and shit. I really regret not going up there and be like, hey, something. It's a fat nigga. It's a fat bitch winter or some shit like that.
We rolling again.
Did I go with no?
Bryce, you gonna edit this?
You was there.
Yeah, I was there.
Yeah.
So I went with y'all.
Was he serious?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
But this one, I really didn't even acknowledge me.
Nigga, we weren't friends. This was year before COVID.
I just want to say that Summer makes fun of me all the time. 'Cause she's like, "Oh, you be saying country shit all the time, like just my pronunciation of shit." And you said we was friends. And I just want to acknowledge that because I be hearing it in other people now. The other day, you said, "Oh, while we were doing the podcast, you said some country shit."
What I say?
I don't know, but the way you said it, you said some shit, and it was like it sound country as fuck. But anyway, I just want to let y'all know y'all country niggas.
Yeah, we are.
We don't always acknowledge it.
I'm not gonna drink it.
Country is.
But I will say Crown Apple is one of the better dark liquors.
I disagree.
If I'm gonna drink a dark liquor, it's gonna have to be something flavored like Crown Apple.
You ever had E&J?
Fuck yeah.
Really? Use the hose then.
You had E&J.
I was the host at the time. Yeah.
E&J is like the lower.
What the hell was this?
Those are both tequilas.
It's called
These two
something in Jenkins, Earl and Jenkins or some shit like that.
I didn't know the name.
That's what they call it.
Yeah, I mean.
Erkin Jenkins or something like that.
What's so good about
Erkin
Casamigos?
Erkin
I
Jerk,
don't know, never had it.
something. I don't know.
Erkin Jerk.
I just watched a
It's
video
like-
and
it's like the
they was
Hennessy
calling it some
tequila.
shit.
The Hennessy.
Anyway, what's the next topic?
So,
Yes, move on.
shout out to Anchor.
We did that.
All right.
Shout out y'all again though, I guess.
Okay, so
No free class.
this is the Y'all Drunk Podcast. We're glad y'all are here watching us.
Are we drunk though?
Oh, wait. We're glad y'all are
I
here.
hope that didn't hurt your
I've
ears,
been
whoever was
starting to
listening with
record because-
headphones.
I'm glad y'all are here watching us.
I hope you edit that out.
I gotta pee again, but
That's what you went up there for us to do.
is it okay? So we're on to our Y'all Therapist portion of the. I gotta cook after this. I need to calm down.
Have fun.
I know.
want to get food.
I'm making egg drop
Yeah, I'm gonna have to
soup
get soup. I'm gonna have to get
and
food.
dumplings. It's Asian night tonight.
What time is it?
It's
You and your wife?
What time?
it's
what-
Mandarin Monday.
What time does Concord Mills close?
Don't say that.
They
Why
close
not?
at 9?
They close
Yeah,
like at
chill
8.
out.
Why not?
They close like at 7.
You chill up.
She not wife yet?
Don't
I'm
say
just
that.
kidding, I'm just kidding.
No.
It's 7:25.
Y'all doing?
Hey.
No mind. We talk about it later.
Don't say that.
Doing what?
Nothing.
No,
Go
tell
ahead.
me,
Y'all got
tell
it.
me.
We'll talk about it later. I ain't gonna put your business out there like that.
She keep walking past here. I think she want me to talk to her.
Go talk to them.
You about like Bryce.
No, I am. When you said that, I was like, yeah, me and Bryce kind of like the same thing. Cause I really be thinking everybody want to fuck. I really be thinking everybody want to fuck.
That was Bryce before a relationship though. Of course.
Please don't be too nice to me.
Man, where's the front office?
It don't take much.
I know she's trying to fuck.
It don't take much. It don't take much. But
You dropped your pencil. Oh no.
Please don't.
She trying to fuck.
Please don't show too much concern. Please don't be too
I
nice.
ain't walking up the street.
Damn, that's crazy.
Bitch, please don't be.
Push off.
I understand though.
Please don't be my friend.
Cause a bitch called me mommy or mama or something at most, and I was ready to risk it all.
A bitch called me sir.
It don't take much.
And I say, damn.
Don't take
Calm down.
much.
I
It
think
don't
so.
take much for me.
Yeah,
For me to think you trying
What
to.
color was the hair?
blonde. I think
For me to
blondish.
think you trying to.
Oh yeah, I know you're talking about. She called me Boppy, and I'm like, whoa, baby, chill out.
I know.
Chill
out.
out.
Don't say no shit to me like that.
Bitch.
Hey, I be like, chill out.
You.
Yeah,
I can
you.
put you on.
I risk it all.
I can put
You
you on.
don't know
'cause
my
they do know
morals.
order. They do know my order.
That's
No
crazy.
order.
I'm gonna have to go back. It was on a random ass day too. I think it was on a Tuesday. I went to Harris Teeter, and the
No.
bitch was asking me about the cotton candy grapes. I was like, bitch, I ain't never had them. Don't talk to me.
No, but what really be getting me, you know, when older black ladies call you baby, that really be getting me. I be like, hey, Michelle,
You want a
It's
fruit juice,
chill
baby?
out.
It's an older lady.
Chill out,
She not
Michelle.
older, but she probably in her 40s. She drives our bus, one of the buses on campus, and she could get it. Cause she didn't say some shit like that to me. I'm like, hey.
y'all older ladies,
Quit
y'all better
showing
watch.
concern.
Hey.
Y'all better watch out. Cause I'm young, but goddamn.
But the
Bitch,
bitch, the bitch that asked me about the cotton candy grapes, she lucky that I'm in a relationship. Cause I would have said some slick,
Damn,
some
Mercedes
slick
is
shit.
Yeah,
She don't listen to this.
Like,
She doesn't listen.
I'm gonna tell her.
Well, I'ma send
That's
you
the only
a
reason I say
I'm
that.
gonna tell her.
Old bitch at work, bro. Start telling me how my weekend was.
Oh my god.
Why you so concerned?
Quit showing concern.
Anyway, I'm joking.
It's all jokes, you know. You
No, I'm not joking. Any
I
of you
am.
older ladies out here that be trying to fraternize with me,
Elementary school must have been
'cause
hell
I
for you.
will-
You said with the old black ladies call you baby?
Yeah,
She was trying to raise
but
her.
not like that. Like,
Okay.
bro, all black ladies.
Shout out to Anchor.
For the third time.
Next we're gonna go into our Y'all Therapist portion of the podcast. This is the Y'all Drunk podcast.
You drunk. This is the You Drunk podcast. I don't think the rest of us are drunk.
You want me to read them out?
yeah.
All right.
You struggling?
Welcome to the Y'all Therapist portion of the podcast.
You look slow. Just a little slow.
The first question is, you're really recording?
Yes.
Welcome to Yall Wild Therapist. The first question is,
Nigga, can you read? Do you need somebody else to take over? I got it.
Why you keep drinking that?
Go ahead then.
wait.
Go ahead.
Welcome to the Yall Wild Therapist.
That's not what it's called, but we got it.
This portion of the podcast, we ask y'all questions. Is it reasonable to ask your partner to maintain a certain appearance, like not shaving their beard or cutting their hair?
No.
I don't know. Because Summer used to have short hair, and I used to be like, oh, you should grow your hair out. But I would never be like, oh, you gotta grow your hair out. But I was like,
Yeah.
oh. As in, I would like that, and she grew her hair out. At the same time, she'd be like, oh, you shouldn't cut your beard, so, like, I can't cut my beard.
So like, do you think if your partner ever asked you to do something, you feel like you obligated to obey them?
Not
because it's your body,
obligated,
bro.
but I feel like it's like, cause I wouldn't want my significant other to do some shit.
Just for you.
No, that I wouldn't like. Like, if I wanted them to keep their hair the length that it is, I would be like, hey, don't cut your hair. But if they asked me, I wouldn't cut my hair because I would want the same, like, it's a word, yeah, something like that.
I don't know. I feel like it's kind of like almost like, dang, like how you gonna tell me what to do with me? But this also like, dang, like you think I'm ugly if I cut my hair? Like if
you never
I'm
know
like,
how somebody
damn,
gonna
you
be.
supposed to be in a relationship with me. You supposed to love me for me. If you say
I love you for you,
don't
but
like
what if
me-
I'm attracted, like, not necessarily more, but what if I prefer you to look this way?
But you never
But
know.
why?
You don't ever let them try. Sometimes you just gotta let people try, and then
Like-
then they'll realize, oh, this
Like,
shit ain't it. I should've
let's
never
take
done it.
Bryce for example. Like, say Bryce was like, hey, I'm gonna cut my beard just because he want to cut his fucking beard. But like we all know what Bryce looks like without his beard. But say we prefer Bryce with a beard rather not with a beard. But he was set on cutting his beard. Is it reasonable for his girlfriend to be like, "Hey, I really would like you to keep your beard"?
No.
Because beard is what gets me going. It's like I want to grab on your beard when we fucking and shit. Like, what if that's your thing?
I'm saying.
If someone were to grow a beard, I would have to break up with her.
But it shouldn't be no borderline. I'm gonna break up with you if you do it.
Okay.
At the same time, it's like my body is my body, so you can tell me I look better with or without a haircut. But it's my decision to. It's my decision.
But it's also your decision to not fuck with you if you're a different way.
If you change something about yourself and it's just that drastic, then I ain't fucking with it.
Yeah, like if
That's
it's
crazy.
drastic,
But I'm
I
gonna stay
will
with
break
you.
up.
But I'm gonna let you know. I ain't even gonna let you know. But like, you might not be getting the same amount of compliments that you was getting
But that's
before.
crazy because you're supposed to love me.
I'm with you. I
But
love you
what
for
if
you.
you like
But what if
gain
I'm just
100
attracted
pounds?
you? And
What if you grow a beard?
We talking about
Now, what
minuscule
if you
stuff like hair.
dye your hair?
But beard, that's a drastic difference. We know what Bryce looks like with his beard and without his beard. It's two different
There's
people.
body hair that you can grow.
I
back.
don't even feel the same without my beard.
He can grow it
It's not
back.
like he's cutting his.
Okay, you can
Yeah,
you
it's
can
not
lose
like
a
he's
whole.
rearranging shit,
But
the
like
whole
I'm
shit.
saying, like, so y'all saying it's not reasonable to ask somebody to maintain a certain appearance.
It's okay to ask, but for you to really expect your partner to be like, "Oh, I'm gonna drop everything and do what you say to make myself look presentable to you," that's kind of like fucked up, almost. Like, damn,
Hey.
you want me to look a certain way? For
Yeah.
you? Like,
Yes.
Yo, ain't shit. Bro.
Yes.
Because they expect
I
the
wouldn't do
same.
that.
I was dating you the way you look when you look like what you look like. Now if you look different, maybe I don't want to
But
look.
also, as y'all
people
progress,
change,
y'all
though.
are supposed
Okay,
to fall
that's
deeply
fair.
in love.
Okay,
y'all supposed
okay.
to build this connection.
Okay.
And then,
Fair.
And then all of
Fair,
a
all
sudden, you're
fair.
trying to say,
But listen,
you gonna break up with me?
I'm
'cause I look
not
different?
saying I'm gonna break up with you. I'm just saying, is it not fair for me not to find you attractive once you make this drastic change?
Well, then if that happens, then you shouldn't do it.
Exactly.
But I would say,
I feel like
it's
that's
only.
kind of
I
shallow.
guess it's only cool. I mean, it is really shallow in my opinion, but it's only cool if y'all both agree with it.
But what if
Yeah,
it
so,
changed
okay, so
drastically?
if it was a situation like Mercedes said, "Don't cut your hair," and you like, "Okay, I won't."
I can't
And it
cut my
was
hair.
just like that. But if Mercedes was like, "Don't cut your hair," and you was like, "Well, maybe. What if I want to try something new?" And then you go cut your hair by surprise, and then try to surprise
And she don't
her,
find me attractive.
and she's like, "Ew, absolutely, that's ugly." I would be offended because I'm like, "Damn, you supposed to be my bitch. You supposed to tell me I'm beautiful." At all
But
times."
maybe it just doesn't look good on me. You can't lie to somebody if that shit don't look
You're
good.
beautiful at the moment.
Then you
Have
let
you-
Well, I mean, well,
you
she
let the
can let you
person
know, like,
learn.
I mean,
You let the person learn, bro.
I mean, the haircut.
But
not
it's like,
really
damn,
for
like
you.
you're not the only one that got to deal with that shit in that
Hey,
moment.
you know,
I'm the
I
one that got to deal with you
But
for the
I
next
feel
6
like
months
to,
while
like,
that shit grow
totally-
back.
I'm only with
If
you
you
because I
gonna-
like you.
If you're gonna totally bash
If
the
I don't
person
like
for
some
what
shit
they
you
chose
doing,
to
that
do,
means I don't like
and
you.
you're gonna be like, "Oh, I'm about to break up with you because you ugly to me now." I feel like that's kind of like fucked
But
up.
what if
I'm
you
not
really
saying
think they
breaking
ugly
up,
now?
but I'm saying like
You know,
just like
you know, we
damn.
went through that-
being like dissatisfied.
Yeah.
with
You
the
know how we
person?
went through that
I don't know.
phase where like a lot of females would like just for some reason do bangs, but like they would do bangs, right? And then they would tell themselves, and then they'd tell you, "Damn, I should never done these bangs because they look like shit."
You
Yeah.
You let the person.
There's only a
find
few
out
Yeah,
bitches
that's
that
what
can
I'm
do
saying,
bangs.
like, you can
No,
experiment.
you
You can
can't.
experiment with your looks, but I feel like your partner that shouldn't be like no goddamn make
It
or
shouldn't
take
be, yeah.
break relationship.
It's not gonna break the relationship. I'm just asking
could.
from like is it okay for me? Okay, I asked you not to do it, and then you did it. Is it okay for me to feel some type of way or not be attracted
Hey,
to you
this
once you
shot-
do it and it doesn't look good?
The shots for life.
No,
liberty,
yeah, I mean, I
and
feel
the
like-
pursuit of
And then if it
happiness.
don't look good, do you expect me to lie to you and be like it looks good?
Like when a girl asks you, "Do I look fat?"
Don't answer that.
Knowing that she knows if she looks fat or not when she look.
Nah, baby girl, slimmer than a mug.
No, but I feel like
But that's different.
I feel like you should be honest, but I feel like you shouldn't like bash the person. Right?
Okay, to that point, you in a relationship, your girl looks a certain way when y'all first meet, and then she gained 200 pounds.
Ooh.
Can you say, "Hey, be like, babe, look, I love
Hey.
you so much.
You gonna be like, "Hey, we gonna
Can
work
you
out."
lose weight?"
No,
I love you. I don't love you with
I'm
them.
be like, "Hey, you trying to come work out?"
Okay,
Yeah,
what if she's like, no?
you gotta
What if
tease.
she's like, no, nigga, what? Why? I look good. The fuck I'm gonna work out for?
I'd be like, "Yeah, but it's
I'd
being
be
fat
like-
isn't healthy."
Yeah.
Okay, I don't give a fuck. I feel great. I look great to myself. I don't give a fuck.
Hey,
Yeah, but I want them to live longer.
I don't give a fuck.
Then I'll be like, alright.
Alright,
But I
then.
feel like,
Alright, play it.
Bro,
but I feel like at that
I'ma fuck
point,
with
then
you.
there is some.
But that's you not liking them. Okay, say it's not a drastic change like that, but it's something that like so you know how Adam is and he don't like fat bitches or whatever. But his definition of fat isn't usually fat.
Yeah.
It's just a thicker woman. So what if
She
he
don't got a thigh gap. She
But
fat
listen,
down, bro.
so what if he starts dating a skinny girl and she gains like 30 pounds?
Adam's gonna definitely be like, hey,
And she gains 30 pounds. Is it reasonable for him to be like, hey, I want you to lose a little bit of weight because you're not doing it for me like you used to do it?
This doesn't do anything for y'all?
Nah.
That's crazy.
wait, keep swiping. Let me see. Who is this?
This doesn't do anything for you?
No, not
Let
at
me
all.
swipe.
That's so crazy. That's so crazy the way I feel like just the way that we're wired.
So it's not reasonable to ask your partner to change their appearance for you.
If they have gained
no, I
200
feel
pounds,
like- I
it's
didn't
okay
say-
to be like,
Yeah, I feel like it's okay to be like,
Okay,
hey,
but
I
I'm just
feel like
saying-
you would look better doing this and this and that. But to like wholeheartedly expect them to drop everything and change for you, I feel like that's kind of selfish. Because at the end of the day, they're their own person.
Can you-
Now, if they want to agree and be like, hey, you know what, you right, babe, I'm gonna cut my hair, or you're right, I'm gonna dye my hair, or I'm gonna grow my hair, or I'm gonna work out with you
forgot
so
my
I can
question.
so I can
I just
have a
wanna
good body. Then that's that.
Okay, so is it okay to are you expected to stay with someone that you're not attracted to anymore because they have changed in some way
no,
physically?
it is
I mean, you should give them a chance, but you know, at the end of the day, if you're not happy,
Yeah.
then just be honest with them because why would you waste your time and waste your time?
Yeah.
I just
So
want
I
to let
feel
y'all know
like,
though, if any of the girls out there listening, if you got a natural fro, hit me up. I fuck with that. I fuck with natural fro. This girl, she does it for me. That's the thing. She does it for me. She got a nice little
Really?
fro.
This is the type of person that does it for you?
Yeah.
You like skinny bitches?
No, I just like natural hair. You know? I need that. I need that in my life.
Interesting. What's the next
You
question?
know how to do black hair? You know how to
That's a
learn how to
great
do that.
segment. I think that was a great question. I think
taken
y'all
the-
are wrong
taken the
though.
weave off. Without cutting the cap.
Hey,
I'm weak.
Bryce, what are you doing?
He being drunk, looking at girls
I'm
on
gonna tell something.
Instagram.
she knew what she was doing.
Hey, shawty.
with this post.
What's the next question?
Hey, shawty.
It's your birthday.
Welcome back to the Yall Wild Therapist.
Why you keep
They never left.
The second question is,
Y'all never left.
Damn, we kind of argued about that one.
I think I had a strong opinion on it. That's
Okay,
the only
but
reason.
would you? Okay, do you want to get a fade?
No, not really.
Yeah, you say this for you. What?
Of this?
So your opinion
Of
is,
anything.
what's your opinion? I'm trying to argue you down. What is your
Let's
opinion?
take
That you should absolutely be okay, or you should be able to ask your significant other not to change something about their appearance because that's what you are most attracted to,
Okay, yeah.
and them not change it.
I agree.
hey, can you-
Oh, and then them not changing it to obey you to say.
Not saying obey me, but like not expecting me to like what you change your appearance
Doesn't
to.
do nothing
Because if
for
I don't
y'all.
fucking like it, I don't
Doesn't
like
do
it.
nothing for
No,
y'all.
sir.
Put it down.
Put it down.
Okay, I agree.
If I don't like it,
Am
I don't like it,
agreeing?
and that's your
Did I
fault
say was agreeing to
because you
I
decided
think
to
I
make that
halfway
appearance
agree.
change.
But I also am like, it don't. I also, what I not disagree, but I kind of like go to the side from yours is that if they say that, if they say they don't want to change, then it should be like an alright type of shit. If it
Okay.
ain't that serious.
Okay, but then my thing is like when they like, babe, you think I should do this, or this? And I'm like, no, I don't think that'll look right on you. And then they like, I don't really give a fuck. I'm gonna do it anyway. And then when they come back and be like, babe, what you think? I'm be like, I don't really like that on you.
That's fair. That's fair. I agree. To say that you don't like that. After
And then
you already
and
told
then
them
they
you don't
like,
it.
and then they like, I think I'm gonna keep it forever.
Oh.
And then I'm like,
Yeah,
I think you single.
Oh yeah, okay.
Should I let my hair
you-
grow?
But I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
That's my thing is.
But, like,
whenever you said the scenario, it was like, oh, I'm finna break up with you.
I'm not gonna break up with you because I don't think
I let my
something
hair
that
grow out
is
again?
attractive, but
Yes.
I fuck with the
Or should I keep this?
short. I fuck with the short.
But like now, as long as it used to be, but like a little longer, you know.
See, like he asked me this question, and then I said I fuck with the short, but he still went with something longer. And then if I was like,
No, I fuck with the short too, but I'm saying,
but if he went longer and I was like, nah, I don't fuck with that, and then he was like, nah, I fuck with it.
what if I got a perm?
No, don't get perm.
No sir.
No,
No, sir.
Unless you're doing waves.
Just draw it out. I mean, just you gonna
no,
get
like,
waves?
I'm gonna let it grow like long.
Oh my God, Brian, get waves.
I told her if I could get waves, I'd be a menace out here.
Yeah, you would be a man. You should definitely do it.
It's just interesting.
It's hard though.
What you can expect out of somebody.
But my hair is a little wavier. It's not
Yeah,
really
just,
straight.
you just gotta get it wet. You
Let's
just
get it,
gotta
Bryce.
put the do-rag on.
But that
Brush.
scenario, I think that really is gonna happen to Adam. So when Adam, if you ever listen to this,
What?
I think he gonna get with a skinny bitch, and then later in life, she gonna gain some weight, and he gonna be like, oh, this bitch fat. And she not gonna be fat. She's just gonna be a little thicker.
I would say.
And he not gonna like
I
that.
would say it's expected. Like when you date somebody, you're kind of like in your prime looking for somebody.
Right.
But then y'all kind of get comfortable. Maybe y'all eat out a little too much.
Absolutely. This last year of my life is because of my fucking relationship. And it's like, damn, bitch, break my heart.
It happens.
You're the reason I've gained weight.
I'm weak. Y'all finna drink all of that? He's trying to have it. No, it is more than half. You ain't
What's
got
the
no
next
chaser?
question?
Bryce is really out here doing it. He do not have no chaser. You are a menace. You are a menace.
I said for a while that I'm gonna be outside all summer. I'm outside even though I'm inside. I'm inside outside.
You a menace.
Hey,
You inside out.
thank you for y'all coming to the Yall Wild Podcast.
Thank you for coming. We is not finna end.
What's the next
Just
question?
cause you
I'm getting there.
Hurry up.
He
Thank
be
y'all for
quiet
y'all-
the whole time we was going back and forth about the last question.
Thank y'all for y'all coming to the Y'all Therapist section of the podcast. Our third question is, do y'all need any coochie eating advice?
Yes, me.
That wasn't
No.
the third question.
Stop it.
We
I be
haven't
doing
done the
it.
second question.
I be doing it.
What's the second question?
I be in it.
Okay.
I be in it.
Bryce.
He's
no, you
lying.
do not.
Listen.
He lying.
Bryce.
Have y'all ever heard of the vacuum?
Okay, Bryce, teach me how to do that. Teach me how to do that.
Listen.
I need to know how to do it.
Listen.
Bryce, you is
You
retarded.
listen. No, for real. You create a vacuum on the clit, and then you do your fun. You do your tongue up and down or left or right.
I think
But
that's
you
a great
got-
move.
Listen.
So it's just like a...
No. But the most important part is that you have to create a vacuum. There's no air. The clit is not reaching no air.
That's
It's
a
just
great
you on
move.
the clit. And you're not making no air. And you're just going with it. And I think that's not a coming move, but that's I'm getting there move.
That's a oh shit. What you doing down there type move.
That's
a like wait
I
a
didn't
minute.
know.
That's a wait a minute.
That's a I didn't know you was like that.
That's a like who you been fucking like where you learn this shit at.
That's
Hey, don't
that's
ask
one of
questions you don't
them.
know the
That's
answer.
one of them.
But one of my best like pieces of advice that I've gotten when it comes to eating coochie
Just ask
is
her,
Bryce
girl,
making a
Can you
lot
put
of
it up there?
noise or is it just me? But
ask the girl what she likes.
no, not even that. It's like somebody told me that when you come, I guess not necessarily for dudes, but bitches that eat coochie, do what you think would feel good.
No.
And
that's
really helped me a lot.
What I would tell niggas,
What you feel like?
what I would tell niggas
Yeah.
is
I be really trying to
Listen.
You know what I mean?
And then, you know,
the first thing I would tell a nigga that's about to eat some coochie is
That's the first
this
thing.
is not about you. Once you get rid of that thought, it's not about you. Then you realize it is about you. And then you realize that this is not for your pleasure. But once you realize it's not for your pleasure, you realize it's for your pleasure. Mm-hmm. So the next thing I would tell a nigga is that go stupid. The cornier you feel, the better you're doing.
Just do it, bro.
That's when eating coochie. The cornier you feel,
Cornier?
the cornier, the stupider you feel.
I just imagine.
We know it.
Nah, bro.
I just imagine-
a demon.
Listen.
Wait, let me just say this. I just imagine Bryce eating coochie, thinking he going crazy, and Summer is just up there like, what the fuck is this nigga doing?
Listen,
He is not doing shit. You know, like, when bitches be like, that nigga thought he was tearing that shit up, and he won't do shit. That's what I imagine your coochie eating is like.
The crazier, the stupider you feel, the better you're eating it.
But like, I also think it's a great thing to like
you gotta eat that
talk
bitch
before you
crazy.
do it, and
No.
do it maybe like the first time, and then like if she not reacting, be like, hey babe, I need you to like make noises when it feels good, therefore you'll know where her spots are or shit like that.
That's great.
You got to move in every motion that is possible.
And tell her not to over exaggerate that shit.
All I gotta say is, if you're a guy and you finna eat some coochie, you gotta act like you're a demon. You trying to take her soul, bro.
And you also gotta listen to her body.
Listening to the body is a good one, but like also if she's not like a very like reactive person, you gonna have to like. You gonna have to talk about it because like you can't know that you're doing good if she not like. At least making noises or grinding on your face.
If you really want to hook her, bro, what you gotta do is not just eat her coochie. You gotta hold her hands and make eye contact. That will hook them up. Promise you.
Holding hands and eye contact.
You be eating that shit, Brian.
How do you eat?
You be eating that shit, Brian. Listen, like this.
Yeah, like make sure y'all interlock hands and you stare into her soul.
Oh my God! If she look back for more than 5 seconds, you gotta leave her.
Short bitches.
No, that
I feel like tall bitches, you be struggling.
And skinny bitches.
You gotta see
if it's in the tummy in the way.
You ever ate somebody coochie in the shower?
I'm not gonna respond to that. But maybe.
Okay, I just was wondering.
Shower sex.
I want to do that.
Right.
Cause I'm a freak, shawty.
I ain't never had shower sex, and I don't think I really want to.
Slip me out.
Hey, I don't care.
I'm a slut.
Shorty,
what's up?
Get me up.
You know what
I'm single and ready to meet.
I like when the girl sits on my face.
I don't.
Me too.
I do, but I don't. Because my jaw be hurting. My jaw be hurting.
Nah, bro. You got to see it through.
Ain't nothing like
I have an extended jaw.
You can't breathe.
My jaw be hurting.
It's nothing like eating coochie and not able to breathe. Thank you.
Have you ever ate? Listen.
You ever had the coochie talk to you?
The first time I ate coochie was horrible.
Have you ever ate coochie under the covers?
No.
That shit gets sweaty.
I thought I died.
When I be eating coochie, she be cold as fuck, and I be like, "Hey, I ain't about to die down here. You gonna have to be cold from your legs down, cause
it won't no air.
Cause I can't.
And I sucked up all the oxygen, and I was still eating that bitch.
The first time I ate coochie, it was like an awkward position, so I couldn't really get to where I needed to be. So I just gave up and used my fingers. But like, I feel like I'm great with my fingers, and that's where I started.
Y'all Drunk Podcast.
So you was licking and fingering at the same time?
No, like my very first sexual experience of me giving something was me using my fingers.
How did that go? Explain that.
She was not ready. Cause I had been like, hey man, I ain't did this shit before, so I was downplaying it. Cause I ain't really know. I was like, it ain't gonna be good. And then one day I was like, she was doing shit to me. And I was like, hey, shawty. Let's switch sides so I can use my right hand.
Let's switch teams.
The way I was using my right. But you gotta use your dominant hand, especially for your first time. So I was like, let's switch sides, and I was just down there doing my magic the way I do it for myself. So
you can get some like sexual.
She wasn't ready.
What are they called? Like
I want a diffuser.
You open the coochie lips up. Gives you great access to the clitoris.
I'm gonna need one of them then.
What?
All coochies are built the same.
Yeah, it's like
all coochie is not built the same.
They are built the same.
They're not built the same.
They structurally
they're built the same.
No.
Reactively, they're not built the same.
Structurally,
you gotta be able to open the coochie. You gotta be able to open the coochie.
Have you ate coochie?
No.
Because okay. If you use that tool, you can use your hands for other shit.
No, listen.
Are you just talking about the coochie?
You should be able to use all of your hands and be able to open the coochie at the same time. You're not
listen.
Y'all not really like this. So I would definitely love to have some shit that I can use my hands for other shit.
They made those things.
Y'all not listening.
Nigga,
Structurally, all coochies are the same.
You gotta put the legs up on your shoulders.
But architecturally,
the way we set it
there's not the same architecture, but it's the same structure.
Different dimensions. So.
I'm confused.
It's the same structure, but it's not the same like sensitivity.
Some girls got different like lips, like a bigger or smaller.
Some girls don't have lips.
I've only experienced 2. They aren't my own.
Oh.
So, yeah, they different, but they the same.
Cooch.
But they different.
But yeah,
all I gotta say
you need to eat some cooch, bro.
I know. I need to eat some cooch. So this.
When is your birthday?
March.
But
March?
I feel like you should let her know up front that you ain't did that shit before.
Hey.
Cause she don't go in there having that bitch having high expectations. Cause it might not turn out how you think it's gonna turn out.
I need cooch on my face right now. Okay? So if you're out there and you single and you ready to mingle, hit me up. Slide in my DMs. At me on the podcast comments on the YouTube video. I don't care. Just let me know that you is on what I'm on. You feel me? You did what I'm saying.
I have this thing
That's just it.
that's not
That's just
coochie
pretty.
eating related, but when y'all were
Ass
young,
eating related?
no, when y'all were younger and like you were masturbating,
Why you come down the stairs like that?
you were masturbating for like when you were younger and you like started masturbating and shit like up until like now. Did y'all rush or did y'all like take y'all's time? Like, was it a rush thing because you didn't want to get caught?
It was the fall of
or
2010.
No, I'm like talking about every time when you were younger. Was it like consistently?
It was only rushed when I felt like maybe if I was like by myself and I'm like, oh shit, my parents gonna come back. Let me hurry up and get this nut off.
So was that majority of the time, or was that like, was it being
No,
like?
that was a majority.
Like,
that was only like I was horny and everybody was out the house. Baby. But I'm like, damn, they only went to the store. They gonna come back any minute now. So I gotta hurry up and get this off.
So was most of the time like you taking your time?
Yeah, I guess.
So
Yeah.
well, I guess you haven't experienced another person, but I feel like when I was younger, I was like most of the time doing it like not rushed. And so I feel like it affects me now, like having sex and shit. So it takes me like way longer to nut.
What? Who?
So you with you
Bring your shot glass.
not rushing.
I got
yourself
one for
to
you.
nut.
Who got you that?
I got one
It's
for
making
you.
you have
How did you get that?
I feel like that plus porn
I got one for you.
makes it longer, way
You
longer.
took that picture?
watching porn.
Yeah.
Cause even watching porn,
My birthday.
I
The
mean,
day before.
like now
I be nut fast all the time.
I
I'm just
don't.
nut fast.
It takes me at least 30
I feel
minutes
like
to
I
nut.
nut too
It takes you
fast.
30 minutes to
I
nut.
feel
At
like I
least.
nut
Most of the time it's like an
embarrassingly
hour
fast.
plus.
No,
I can nut in 10 seconds.
It's- most of the time it's-
you have to take fucking 15 different years to get them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I feel
For
like
me-
is it embarrassing to nut fast?
No.
I wish I
Not
could
for
nut
girls.
fast.
Girl, no, that's a fucking.
For guys, yes.
So it's a double standard. Like if guys
That is
nut
not a
fast,
double
it's
standard.
like
I would say
Yes.
it's a double standard.
it's bad.
I watched
Yes.
something. I just read something recently, and it was like they don't know why nutting fast is such a bad thing because it should be a compliment.
Yeah.
It's that coochie be good.
All I'm saying is, a lot of us that
So
haven't
the
had
narrative-
sexual experiences.
The narrative needs to change.
No, I
Yeah,
think
no,
the difference is.
Let me say.
Go
this.
ahead.
A lot of people who haven't had sexual experiences be watching too much porn. So then when they finally have sex, they have porn expectations, which porn does not equal real fucking sex.
She don't want back.
I feel like what women expect.
She
is
want
like,
to come in. She want to come in.
So it's like.
Niajah, go get her, Niajah. Cause she doing too much,
I'm about to
Niajah.
get her.
Niajah, she doing too much,
Is that a
Niajah.
stroller though?
Yes, that's my
I can't fuck that. What the
That's why.
fuck?
Wait, is
You
that
ever
her mom?
window open your
Hey,
life?
but let me say this. I feel like
True.
it's not a double standard. It's just
No,
like
take some, take
women, like they like the act of penetration. So like if that's like what's getting you off
Nigga.
or what's making you feel good, when a nigga nut in 2 minutes, it's like damn, that's it. Cause most of the time they not doing it again. They're like if they nut, they done. So it's like damn, bitch.
I nut.
Where my dick at?
Sleepy.
It's like if dick is part of what gets you off, or if you expecting like
I would say
a
this.
dick, somebody
The
to
other
dick you
day-
down. If they come in 2 minutes, it's like
other
what the
day-
I would
fuck?
say this.
The other day,
Go ahead. The other what?
Summer was like, eat my coochie again. After I ate her coochie.
I love that.
And after she
I
sucked my
love her energy.
dick, and after she sucked my dick, so I was like, I'm gonna eat her coochie again. Then I was like, damn, I didn't eat this bitch. I didn't eat the bitch twice.
Okay.
And I didn't get my dick sucked twice. I was like, I didn't get my dick sucked twice. But I was
would say
like,
this.
I'm sleepy. It's
To all
not
the
even worth
females out
it.
there, you know a guy really loves you if he comes and then he, after like maybe 10 seconds, he keeps fucking you. Cause
Please,
that shit,
I want to tell you. I
that
want to tell
shit
you.
hurts, but
I nut and I am out. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
I hate people like you.
I hate when she sucked my dick
I've
first.
had instances
Cause
where
there's not nothing for you, baby girl.
I
There's
hate
nothing for you
that. I
left.
hate that so much.
Please don't suck my dick
at
first.
some point in my whole life I was in love, and there was a couple times where I just had to see it through, even though that shit hurt my dick.
So it hurts when you.
But
do
that's
it.
what I'm
Please
saying,
don't
like,
let me nut first.
That's why women are like, damn, like this nigga is a 1 minute man. 'Cause
Please
you expect it
don't
to be
let me
dick
nut
down
first.
longer than
That's
a minute.
it.
But no,
You did not want nut. You didn't come over for nothing if you let me nut first.
If I come to your crib,
I'm riding up first. I felt so bad.
No.
But that pillow felt so
That's
good,
why-
nigga.
that's
I
why-
went right to sleep.
that's why foreplay is important. Because what I like to do is I would just eat her the fuck out of her coochie, you know. So the
No, I'm not even doing that.
So the soil
If I nut
and
first,
then I'll
Brian,
penetrate because then like you know she close.
penetrate.
Yeah, bro.
I will
If
say
I
this,
nut
what
first,
Bryce is saying,
I'm out, nigga. I'm out.
no shade, but
Nigga,
if you fall asleep on
that
me
is a
and I haven't
melatonin.
gotten
I'm
mine,
not in love, bro.
Yeah, shit. That's some little dick energy right there.
No, but I'm
Listen.
getting ass though. Like you don't feel
What's
like
up?
doing
listen,
shit.
let me say this. If you fall asleep on me and I haven't gotten mine, or at least you ain't fucked with me or nothing, and you didn't nut it, I'ma be pissed.
You can break up with him, yeah.
Pissed. And no shade. But it's
Nigga.
happened to me a couple times, and it's like, bitch,
Nigga,
what
a
the
nut-
fuck?
A nut will
So
change.
y'all expect to get mutual
Nigga.
nuts. every
Not all the
time.
time, but
That's not true, bro.
sometimes.
No, most
The
of
way I had my life set up, I'll make
Especially
summer
in
nut and I
a
nut.
lesbian
If
relationship.
I nut
I would
first,
say this, what
What
of
is
guys,
sex?
What a lot of guys forget is that women don't just come off penetration. Like, okay, let's say you do come quicker
Yeah,
than
I
she does.
nut and
Just
be
eat
gone.
her out, bro. She gonna
Yeah.
enjoy
Yeah,
it.
make
She
sure
gonna
she
appreciate the fact
That's
that
why-
You feel like, especially
That's
in
why-
lesbian relationships, it should be a nut for
that's
sure.
why I'm a good. That's why I'm
Not
a
like
good
maybe
boyfriend.
not-
It can't just be no
That's
day
why I'm a
where
good
you
boyfriend
fuck her
because
and
I make sure
There's
she
times
nut
like
first.
that, but
Okay.
majority of the time, I expect at least
Can I ask you a question?
touch me or something.
Yeah.
Because for me, I don't come easily, so like I'm not expecting you to make me come every time. But like,
Shout out to Angel Sizemore. We went to high school with her. She said she's
What?
trying to get on the podcast. We gotta get her on the
That's
podcast.
No.
random
Get her
ass.
on board?
No, y'all know her, right?
Yeah, but
We gotta get her on the podcast.
Hey, can I ask you a question?
what?
Damn, I forgot. Y'all fucking took
What? Oh, we took too long.
No.
Yeah, I feel like that's kind of like.
I mean, I don't
know.
expect it every time, but sometimes like I'm expecting to fuck, and I'm expecting like to get something, and then she goes first, and then she goes to sleep, or like when she is playing with my
Party
coochie,
foul.
she's falling asleep. It's like, hey
Party
bitch,
foul.
what
I
the
have
fuck?
fell asleep while playing with the coochie.
Bro,
I've
party
had that.
That
And I tell you, I was pissed.
That's
I was
not cool,
fucking
bro.
pissed.
Yeah, that's
I
not
was like,
cool.
I just moved her hand and rolled over and went to sleep. I was like, fuck the bullshit.
That shit will
That-
have you. That
that
shit
puts
feels
you
so
out the mood,
good
bro.
when you fall asleep.
Exactly.
She
You
better
can
not
have
fuck
some
you.
shit feel so
Exactly.
good.
Cause
And
it's
then
like,
they say-
it's like that. It's like damn, like bitch, like. Are you
shit have you
not
gone.
into it? Cause like I think the difference for me is I be into that shit. So even if I'm sleepy, I'ma wake
I'm gonna fucking
up.
finish, bro. I'm gonna fucking finish.
I'm not gonna go to sleep on you and
I
knowing that you want it.
fell asleep in the coochie.
Y'all niggas are not shit.
You got to see it through.
Wake up so embarrassed.
Gotta see
Yes,
it through.
exactly.
So
That's like-
embarrassed.
So embarrassing.
So
You probably
I've
do
also had her fall asleep and did it myself, and it's like,
She
damn,
be
man,
like-
I was mad that I had to do that shit.
Is the coochie not good? No, that shit was banging. I didn't even have to fuck. I fell asleep. Oh my god, that shit be.
I would say I always like to see it through.
Stop talking like that.
I like to see it through.
He
Niajah.
said that should be. And
When you get in a relationship and that bitch fall asleep on you, I promise you, gonna be mad.
Hey, little bitch.
Hey, we
Because
got.
sometimes-
That bitch I get in a relationship with.
You may not-
You better not.
I think this
bitch.
the difference.
Oh, we
if
gonna
you
be
go,
motherfucking fighting.
you might not
We
go
have to
into
get.
it
We have to
every
get
time.
Angel on. We have to get Angel on.
Okay, but like you might not go into sex every time expecting something in return, but
Yes.
sometimes you do, and
That
then it
shit
doesn't
sucks. It
happen,
doesn't
and
happen.
it's
I'm
like,
saying,
what the fuck?
Is it selfish for you to expect nothing every time?
Yes, you pay for a trip
No.
to the mountains and you don't get no fucking sex, nigga. What the fuck?
How is that selfish?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
No, I'm asking.
No, that's not
Yeah.
selfish.
I'm just asking.
All I would say is don't look too hard because for some reason when you look really hard, nothing comes to you. Put yourself out there, but not too much. Just put yourself out there and let the universe take its course because
Right.
the universe works in mysterious ways, but if you try to put the universe,
Amen.
ain't shit
Amen,
gonna
Pastor
I think the problem is
Pastor Brian just
that like
I'm Pastor Brian just hit.
I'm such a giving person. So like whenever I get mine, she should automatically know that she's gonna get hers. So I feel like it should be the same and vice versa.
Okay.
Not even if I don't have to get mine, but I feel like you should do something.
So I feel
it's
like
hard for me to get mine sometimes.
should that be a conversation that y'all
I
have
got
like
no bottle.
for sex expectations? Like, hey, we're gonna set these boundaries.
Yeah, get
That's
the
gonna-
1800 bottle.
I think this way. I
Get
feel
the Pink
like
Whitney.
each
Well, give me the
sexual
1800
encounter
bottle.
we should both
Get the
know.
pink with
She definitely
Or should
knows.
that just be something y'all just go into a relationship, y'all start fucking and then y'all just automatically do, or y'all just automatically, or feel like you you feel like you
Get the
should
Pink Whitney,
say
get the Pink Whitney.
you should like have a conversation like, okay, when we have sex, I'ma expect to nut every time.
Not necessarily.
Yes! Yes!
Sir, that's different for you.
We are not fucking to fuck.
No,
That's
but
We
I'm
are
saying-
fucking to
That's
nuts.
different for
No,
you
but
because
I'm saying, should you say
Nigga,
that?
what the fuck am I doing?
Should that be
What
a
am I-
conversation you should have with your partner? Be like, hey, look, I expect to nut every
I think it's
time.
different for dudes because like y'all nut every
Because we
time.
go nut every time, yeah.
But like for me, it's not. I don't have to nut every time. But it's also. I think it's just like the falling asleep shit. It's like, okay, bitch,
I would say this.
wake your ass up.
I would say this.
Wake your ass up.
Females
I'm not
are-
gonna lie though.
Females are more sensitive, and sometimes like all it takes is like 5 seconds of you
Damn.
not licking her shit right, and she just not gonna feel it.
Oh, yeah.
She gonna
Bryce, you gonna keep
be
pouring?
done.
Yes. This nigga is drunk.
Right.
Once he starts spilling shit, you know he drunk.
Give me
You
paper
move
towel
it
then.
with
Give me a paper towel then.
You hit the paper towel, you spilled it.
You gotta stop drinking. Move. Hold your computer up.
It's good, nigga. This is nigga. It's
For those
2021.
people listen, Bryce poured a shot and
Bryce
he
just
spilled
spilled
it
alcohol
everywhere.
on the table and he about to ruin the damn equipment. Ain't about to be no goddamn podcast no more.
Shaking my
'Cause
head,
these
y'all got
niggas-
the
It
Latino
was
man
some.
cleaning
It's
up.
some right here. Hey, it's some on that.
That's
I don't know
racist.
if he
Y'all
Nigga,
got the
saw that
Latino
drip.
cleaning
this
it up.
2021. This
That's
nigga,
racist.
this shit is waterproof.
Bye. No,
It's
it's
not.
not.
But yeah, I don't think it should be an expectation
I do not
necessarily to
We
nut
are
every time.
not. We are not fucking the fuck.
But it's different for you because
We are
you
fucking to nut. I'm put that on the
We
shirt.
are
y'all nut
fucking
every
to
time.
nut.
I'm saying like
That's
for
another
me
shirt.
specifically,
Hey, I'm
it's
coming
hard.
out with the clothing line and everything. All the
Because
that
listen,
Bryce said,
because
I'm put on the
listen,
shirt.
all fucking is some exercise.
Here's what
and
I
I'm
think.
not fucking exercising to exercise. I'm exercising. If I'm exercising, I need a nut. You know what I mean?
I don't
So we're
think
not
it's-
fucking to fuck.
It's not fair for me to ask.
We're
her-
not fucking to fuck.
It's not fair for me to go into it expecting to nut every time because I
Life
know.
is too short, nigga. You know what I'm saying? We're
I
not
don't
fucking
have-
to fuck.
Nigga,
If spending
I'm
this
trying to
40
know!
if I'm spending this hour 7 minutes to fuck you, then we need to nut.
Listen,
Somebody.
Bryce,
it makes-
let me say this. I don't think it's fair for me to go in a relationship asking to nut every time because I know that it's like a specific combination that makes me nut and it don't get got every time. So like,
Up, right down, triangle, square.
yeah, sometimes it be like 2 pages and if you miss one button it ain't gonna happen. So that happens often.
Do you
How
really,
long has the podcast been
do you
going?
think that's just a you thing, or you think that's your partner not doing it for you?
I think it's a me thing because it take me an
Why
hour
haven't
to.
you been able to
It
figure
takes
out-
me an hour to nut just watching porn.
Damn.
yourself, like to.
Except for I got to tell. We got this.
You not doing
No,
it
we got
right.
this toy. It sucks your
Can I help you
clit
with
now.
that? Can I help you with that?
It sucks your clit. And
If I
15
wanted,
minutes.
Hey, can I help you with that?
Nothing.
if
Can I
I
help you
wanted
with
to
that?
nut right now, I
Next
could.
time you watch porn, can I help you with that?
Adam and Eve. Crazy thing is, her mom gave it to us for a Christmas present.
Hey,
So can
hey,
I help you with that next time?
hey,
No, sir. I feel like it's
Hey.
gonna be, even if it's not her, it's me, literally.
hey. If I wanted to nut right now, I could. Y'all need to do better.
So that's why when I was telling y'all that I'm gonna stop
Why you
watching
stroking
porn.
the mic, too?
That's why
My bad. But
I'm gonna stop watching porn.
this is gonna be a long video.
Okay, we got one more. The second one you skipped over the second.
I didn't do no more. I don't got nothing else to read.
Y'all therapists.
Yeah, I don't got that.
Okay. Is it for real for your shout out to call you daddy?
Yes, this is
Not
that
he
nigga.
said
Wait,
shout
wait,
out.
wait, wait, wait.
Significant other nigga.
Wait.
Question right.
Hey, thank you for y'all coming. Thank you for y'all coming to y'all therapist podcast.
It's crazy how this grown that nigga got.
For
in
our
such a short
third
amount of time.
podcast, I know I gotta fucking. I'm making dumplings tonight.
You
It's-
not making
You
it.
not
It's
making
summer
shit
day.
tonight.
It's Mandarin Monday. Hey, so thank y'all for coming to Yall Wild Therapist. The third question, which actually was the second question. I don't know why I didn't see it. The
All
third,
right, hey, I'm gonna make a bet with y'all.
I'm going. Thank y'all for coming to Yall Wild Therapist
Okay, you don't have to
podcast.
start over.
The third question is, which was actually the second question, is it okay for your significant other to call you daddy? Is it okay for your significant other to call you
Like he
daddy?
was about to throw up.
Is it okay for your significant other to call you daddy? Or Poppy?
Why not?
This is my thoughts.
Because
hold on, it's too many fine bitches walking past y'all motherfucking.
I call my dad daddy.
Hey, baby girl, you need me to put the trash away for you? She just gonna put it on.
Y'all niggas ain't
Yeah,
shit.
we gonna have to go out there.
Hey,
You gonna have to delete that shit.
You gonna have to fucking delete the whole
you
podcast.
go out there, Bryce, you go out there for real.
You about to get your
do it.
Hey, when the next episode airs and Bryce is no longer with us, you'll know that's the reason why. Niggas ain't shit, but hoes and tricks. Niggas are not shit, and don't you ever forget that shit.
Hey, make sure y'all add me on Facebook, Brian Martinez. Make sure you do that.
Facebook.
How's life now, Rubio? Since we're
I mean, it's going. It's like, damn, I gotta go to work tomorrow. What the fuck?
No, you was not.
But I get off early.
Sorry, commercial break. We just went out to go holla at some bitches. You feel me? Cause that's what we do.
No, we not. No, we not. I was looking at the pedestrians. Make sure they cross the street.
I'm weak.
I was
Wait,
up.
go ahead and tell,
She had
because
a
we don't want this
nice ball, too.
episode to be fucking 3 hours.
Thank y'all for coming to the Yall Wild
All these
Therapist.
fine
Niajah,
Our third
answer the
question.
question.
Oh,
Y'all nigga, you might be a visual nigga, cause damn bitch, you
Did
get you
this-
ain't.
She got the-
I ain't
Did
never
this
seen
do
somebody
it?
get so distracted by bitches.
Did this
Answer
do
the
it?
question.
damn.
Let me know if this
I
is
could have took the trash.
She don't
out.
even look that good.
I could have took the trash out.
She don't even look that good.
She just chocolate and thick.
She
That's all
and
I
she
need.
drive a Toyota.
Hey,
Is that a Toyota?
I drive a
Yeah.
Nissan. Ain't nothing wrong with that
What's
baby
wrong with
girl.
that?
That's a baby mama
Ain't nothing
car.
wrong with that baby girl.
That's a baby mama
no,
car.
Nissan, sorry.
That car right there is a baby mama
If you
car.
drive a Nissan Sentra, just focus on yourself, King.
Just-
Or a Hyundai Sonata, focus on yourself.
Ooh.
Okay, so what's the question?
This
Oh yeah,
doesn't
the
do
daddy
nothing for
thing.
you.
Let me see.
This is it. This
It
is
don't do
what
nothing
it is
for you.
me, right? I feel like it turns me on to be called daddy, especially in like a sexually charged situation with another female. But I be thinking about it like, damn, that shit is weird. Like, why am I getting turned on by being called daddy? Like, that's
I call my dad daddy.
That's kind of incestuous because like we call our fathers that. Well, I don't call my dad daddy because I feel like that's weird since it's already like a sexual word. But I feel like other people be calling their dads daddy.
I feel like it's only
And I'm
sexual
like, damn,
in
like,
a
you
sexual.
call your
Hold
dad
on.
daddy,
I don't know why.
but you getting turned on by
be
your
freaked
girl
out.
calling you daddy.
I feel like it's only a
that's kinda
sexual thing in a sexual moment. So like,
incestuous.
it's also like a power thing. So I feel like somebody calling you daddy is like they giving you that power over
Okay,
them.
that's probably also why it turns me on when they say it, because it's just like, yeah, I got power over you, little bitch.
Like I don't call my daddy like to him, but I like referring to him. I call him daddy.
I don't
I
even
call
do
my
that.
dad
That's gay.
father.
That's gay. I don't do that gay shit.
I be like, my daddy did this. My daddy
do
said
not say
that. My
daddy
daddy
to-
said
when
y'all
I
some
refer to
bitch ass
my daddy.
niggas, and
I
don't
be
you
like,
ever
Dad.
forget it.
Dad. My dad. My
But
dad.
like,
There
it's
go my
I
dad.
think it's just it's.
Oh, you talking about my dad?
I don't think it's.
Oh yeah, he my
I don't
dad.
know how to explain it.
Oh hey dad, how you
I don't
doing?
think there's nothing
Yeah.
wrong with it. I don't think it's like an
Call my
incest
dad
thing.
daddy.
It's
I
just
call
a
my dad
power
father.
thing.
I feel like father. That's too many syllables. Like
Or pa.
That's
in
too white.
Spanish.
bah.
Not papi. Say pa.
Hell no.
I don't call my dad. I
I
just
guess-
say what I have to say.
Pa in Spanish is like pops. So.
Pops.
But I'm
Yeah,
gonna
I be saying pops sometimes. I be trying.
I'm
to
gonna start calling them pops though. I want my kids to call them pops.
But I don't
Grandpops.
know. I grew up living with my mom. So I call my mom. Sometimes I call my mom mommy, but not like that. Like it's just like ma or mommy.
Yeah, I
or
say
mom.
mommy.
But with my dad, like I fuck with my dad, but I call him ba or just fucking dad. So.
Yeah, I feel like it's also double standards because like I call my mommy.
I think it's also like I don't really
But I
know,
must
but
be
like
calling
sometimes
Ma.
it's like you know how people like say that like
Are we even still
people
recording?
search for their When they looking for a partner, so women.
I think we should stop drinking.
Listen, so when women are looking for partners, they're looking for people that are like their dads, and like when dudes are looking for women, they also look for women that are like their moms.
So what about gay women looking for other women? What do they look like? I mean,
Looking for women like their moms. So like somebody that's nurturing, essentially, or maybe somebody like your dad, depending on what you like. If you like your stuff, you probably look for somebody like your dad. Anyway, so it's like. I don't know. I feel like that plays a factor in it, but I really do think it's a power thing. I think it being a power thing is more than anything.
I gotta drive back to my grandma's.
I'm okay right now.
I think it being a power thing is the reason that it's so attracting.
I feel like pedophilia is running amok in American society, and that's why a lot of stuff has pedophilic undertones and like incestuous undertones.
The same baby daddy. That's my baby daddy. But like, I don't know. It's just something that I don't know. It's weird, but I don't see anything wrong with it. You want to call your
the conversation
SO?
Damn, that nigga whole.
You want to call your SO your daddy? That's your daddy, you know.
And he got a fat ass. I like niggas with fat asses though. The athletes, they be having nice.
You'd eat his ass.
Yes, I would eat a nigga ass if it was fat.
Swear to God.
If it was fat and not really that hairy, like if he know how to clean himself.
So what if he told you, right, I clean my shit and then you spray his shit, he got a whole dingleberry.
Yeah, no. I'm not fucking with him no more. If you want your ass ate, I'm gonna need your ass to be clean. That's number one.
I feel like you gotta prepare for ass eating. You gotta be like, hey, I'm eating your ass tonight, so take a shower.
It's two options. You either got like that, tell him to prepare, or in the moment.
Yeah, or you gotta be drunk as fuck.
In the moment, yeah.
As fuck.
They say if you eat ass, you'll get the keys to the universe.
I also don't mind pegging the dude.
Oh, okay.
I'm just
see, that's a power thing too.
Because a lot of dudes be afraid to do stuff with their butt. That's also what I want to say. Like, why do dudes be so like against butt stuff?
It's a masculinity thing.
But why? What did they even?
Because when you get your ass ate, you kind of like in a weird position, and I feel like it's gotta be like. Is it emasculated? Demasculating?
I gotta cook tonight. I got to cook tonight.
Because to get penetrated by a dude, I mean, your woman, it's like the position.
Have you ever like wiped your butt too hard and
an ego thing
and you bleed?
Giving over the power.
You ever wipe your butt too hard? You bleed.
So I couldn't imagine how like getting pegged. Oh, I'm okay.
So are you afraid of it hurting?
That's different. Because
would you let your girl put a finger in your butt?
No.
Y'all do know that's where y'all's G spot is.
I am a freak.
Hey.
I am a freak.
Hey.
Is that your answer?
Actually, it might feel
let them lie to you if you want to.
It might feel good.
I love with Ryan just for his answer just now.
It might feel good. Yeah, and I feel like if you are in a heterosexual relationship, you should not feel weird about your woman.
I do definitely think it's crazy not.
I'm gonna have to fuck
places of pleasure for yourself.
Listen.
Because y'all be like, "Oh, that's gay," but you're with your woman. You're in a
I'm gonna have to like know your asshole for you to know my asshole.
Look, all I'm saying is,
I'm gonna have to fuck you in the ass at least 10 times before you ever touch my ass.
Whoa. All I would say is, if she don't tell me she gonna lick my booty, she better be expecting for me to blow a tootie on her, bro. Cause my booty is sensitive, bro. So I
really think it's crazy
So if she don't tell me, like, hey, I'm gonna lick your booty.
I think it's crazy for
I get to kicking when she lick my balls. I get to kicking when she lick my balls. So lick my ass.
I think it's crazy that dudes don't want to explore all places of pleasure.
It's not that we want to, but it's kind of gay.
Hey, I'm a freak.
That's my thing. So like, how did it get such associated with gays?
I ain't gonna say nothing, but I'm
because gay niggas fucking in the ass.
Gay niggas get their ass fucked all they got.
That's why it's associated with being gay.
They always saying it's good. It feels good.
All I gotta say is I feel like I'm a real freak. Right now, it's been a little dry, but when I'm in there,
Brian, that's your fault, Brian.
No, I am in there.
Do you want to talk about it, Brian? Because we can talk about it. Because that's your fault.
I think it's an ego thing. I think it's a power thing.
You could have been for a bitch.
And like feeling masculine. Because it's like if a bitch fuck you in the ass, you gotta be in a position for a bitch to fuck you in the ass. So you might not feel as masculine. And then like your ego might be playing a role like this bitch just fucked me in the ass. She gonna use that shit to get back at me. She gonna be. We gonna be with our friends. She gonna be mad. She gonna be like, that's why I fucked you in your ass. She gonna use that shit against you.
Hey, all I'm saying, as I'm playing the giver role here, and as a giver, it's very underrated because think about it. You get to nut, she likes it, and she'll get pregnant.
I could have.
sure
I would have been ate someone's ass. But I've seen too much Dr. Umar lately. I can't do it. I can't. No, like dead ass though. I can't do it.
Look, hey,
Make sure she
I'm
do
a freak, bro.
her
So what I
ass.
say, when I'm
Her
in there,
asshole.
But I'm just saying. Like I could
Would you
have.
play with your ass? Would you let me?
But I mean, I could have just gave it a little
she
lick.
probably has.
Even a
We
little
have.
lick.
You don't want an asshole?
Whoa.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
Whoa.
But there is something about it.
Whoa.
There's something
It's not gonna make it on YouTube. No
There's
more.
something about that gets me bricked up if I'm eating the girl's coochie and I'm like, hey, can I stick my finger up your ass? And she like, yeah.
It's
That bricks me the
it's
fuck up.
a great
Hey.
sensation.
What if she got shit in her ass?
I've never done that.
Hey,
I'ma have to see it through.
I've never
Use
done
your
that.
Asshole
Hey, listen.
before you
If we ever do some, if we ever do some
you can buy
anal
a
shit
douche from Walmart
and their shit,
Wait.
You just gonna have to
I
see
mean,
it
like,
through.
you know, the little enema
Wait,
shit, the
wait,
little
wait.
enema shit.
let me finish.
You
Which
just
is gonna
gonna have
shot.
to see it through.
No. If we
Yeah, just
ever
take
do
a
some,
shot.
if I ever do some anal shit in their shit, if I'm either not gonna tell her,
Yeah, I'm not gonna tell her. I'm gonna seize it through.
I'm not gonna tell her. But if she do, then we ain't ever
One
talking
shot?
about that shit again.
Wait, do what? What'd you say?
If we ever do some
Oh,
anal
like, if
shit
she
in their
brings it up
shit,
too? Like if she brings it up to you, like, hey, my bad. You know?
yeah, we not gonna talk about that. We gonna let that one go. That's a one and
You have
done.
to see it through.
That was
Okay,
just that
because-
one time. Now we gonna make sure that we're
Because-
clean
Well,
every
maybe,
time.
Maybe because like you've never
Hey.
had sex, Niajah. But listen, well, for me at least, sometimes you just in the moment, but maybe you don't. Sometimes you ain't got time to go home and like clean your booty. But if you a freak,
That's
you
why you
is
always
going
gotta
to
have
see
it
it
clean.
through.
Listen,
Well, yeah, true. But sometimes maybe y'all like.
this is
Maybe you got the
official.
party.
Maybe y'all been out all day
Yeah.
and you took a shit in between the day and
Yeah,
some
it
shit.
happens.
But like, I
guess
feel
what?
like
it don't matter.
you just can't talk about it, or you
Listen,
talk about
listen.
it and you be like, "Hey, that won't, I don't like that."
You
so
have to give yourself a
Listen,
pep talk.
y'all trying to smoke? Y'all trying to smoke?
Absolutely.
Listen,
You know
This
I'm
nigga.
always trying to smoke.
let's go
it's
then.
something.
Right now?
Yes.
All
Fuck
right.
the podcast, nigga.
Hey,
It's
let's take a
over.
shot. Let's take a shot.
Y'all
Let's take a
smoke
shot.
podcast.
Hey,
no,
hey,
please
hey,
do not
hey,
give this nigga another
hey,
shot.
hey,
Please don't.
hey.
No.
Hey, no, listen
You're a
to
bad
me.
influence, Brian.
Listen to
Hey,
me
it's
real
not my
quick.
decision. I'm gonna sit here.
Listen to me.
Yes, go ahead, Bryce.
My tattoo is healing.
Bye.
Ooh, look at my tattoo. Y'all fucking my tattoo?
My tattoo,
Yes.
no, nigga, you don't believe
I
in
want a
that shit.
tattoo so
You
bad.
don't believe in that shit like that, nigga. Why would you get that shit?
No,
It's
no.
a tattoo, bro.
If I get a little
Hey,
tattoo with a butterfly
hey,
down my
hey.
face, like,
Hey,
What's up?
Behind your ear.
word? No, look,
Like
for,
down in
for
the-
real, for real.
Yes, I want to get in blue. You think blue will shut up my
No,
skin
it's
tone?
not. It's
Am I
not.
right?
It's not.
It's
not
gonna fade if it shows up.
It's
gonna
not.
fade.
It's
Why?
not.
I feel
But
like
listen.
when black people get tattoos, their color they fade.
My red tattoo gonna come through because I'm light skinned. But listen.
You're not light skinned. You're brown skinned. But what? Okay.
Okay,
Whatever.
listen.
Your mama
listen,
light
listen,
skinned. That's
listen,
the difference.
listen.
You Dominican.
You is what you ain't. So my mama light skinned. I'm light skinned.
That's
Okay,
not how
anyway.
that works.
Hey, all I gotta
Anyway.
say is the blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice, baby.
Hey,
Hey,
listen,
man,
that's all I know.
Another
listen.
word from Pastor Brian.
Oh my
What's up,
God.
go ahead.
Amen.
What y'all been listening to?
Wait a minute.
Y'all Wild
He
Podcast.
said, wait, he's so frustrated.
I feel like Chris Tucker in this bitch.
Now you see
I'm
how
about
it
to-
felt. Because I was trying to talk for like 5 minutes and you just kept going on
Yeah,
about
you
fucking
kept
is
going.
fucking. We ain't fucking just to fuck. What the fuck y'all fucking for? To
Because
fuck?
why would we fuck the fuck?
Oh, Lord, you done got it
Why
back.
would we fuck the fuck?
Okay, bro. Go
We
ahead.
can fuck with
You
our
should just
own.
fuck to have fun. You don't have to nut all the time.
So why would I fuck the fuck?
Because dudes fuck to fuck nut.
If I fuck it, I don't nut.
I think
Nigga.
I think it's a women thing to fuck and not
Hey,
nut.
I ain't gonna lie. I feel
Like,
like
I wouldn't be mad. I mean, it's nice to nut, but I guess I wouldn't be mad because I feel like we do have to work hard to make, like, especially if it's two
They
women.
say
to everybody,
female
to everybody
nuts are
listening,
better.
I feel like I got a pretty strong mind because I haven't got to the point where I've been so down bad that I like not take advantage, but you know some guys like are so down bad that they'll fuck a girl they don't find attractive. I'm not at that point yet, but it's been a while. But I haven't been there, so I feel like I'm really strong-minded.
If I was single, I would have fucked your friend.
Can we wrap this up? Because I have a very
I'm
important
dead
question
end.
to
Oh,
ask.
I almost followed her on Instagram.
I'll send you
Who
your
that?
profile.
I almost
have
no
a very
nigga. I got it,
important
nigga.
ask.
Oh, okay.
Go say less.
Hey, can we wrap this up? Go ahead.
Let's take this shot though.
Okay.
Wait,
You
wait,
pour me
wait,
some?
wait, wait.
Let's get
Because
it.
it's a very important question and it's going to be very controversial and I don't want to say it on the podcast.
I know what it is.
I don't want to put I don't want to put them on blast because it'd be for
No,
them.
go ahead.
Put me on blast,
It's-
Charlie.
Just edit it out.
It will also. Bryce can't edit. It would instant.
edit.
How long we been recording?
Oh,
We have 13 minutes left. Go ahead.
For an hour and 44 minutes. This
what's
is
the
the
time
longest
limit on
podcast.
Go
So we
ahead.
can wrap it
What's
up.
the time
It's gonna
limit?
take longer than 30 minutes.
Oh, the
What's
Or
the time?
I don't want it to take longer
You
than
gonna say
30.
it? You gonna say it off?
Brian,
Yeah.
I almost followed your friend.
Can we wrap this
Okay,
up,
okay,
please?
Hey,
Wait,
thank
did
you
we
for
talk
coming
about
to the Yall Wild Podcast. What y'all been listening
Yeah.
to? What y'all been listening to?
Oh, what I've been listening to? Damn, my phone is recording.
Still, Chloe
Hey,
X
I just
Haley.
spun this bitch.
Hallie,
and this
sorry.
new Bushy suck. Hey, that's Playboy Cardi. That's
The same
unreleased.
people that I was listening to.
That's unreleased. Y'all probably ain't even heard that
A lot of
yet.
the Breakfast Club. I listen to them all day.
You listen to Breakfast Club again?
And it's yeah.
I haven't even
I just
listened
listen to a lot of
them.
podcasts during work. Go ahead, you got it.
I've been listening to a lot of Joe Rogan, a lot of Bad Bunny, and a lot of Mexican regional music because I'm trying to get closer to my roots.
I was trying to listen to Mexican music, but I don't know what's popping because I want to incorporate that into my party playlist, but I don't know what
The
songs
thing
are
with
popping.
Mexican music or
No.
Hispanic music is we'll fuck with the song even if it's like 5 years old, but we have like a lot of songs that we make are classics.
Well,
So we still listen to songs like every party. Like, you know, sometimes you have like a throwback party. No, we listen to throwbacks every fucking party because they're bangers.
I play throwbacks every party. Y'all just touching my face in a
What you been
weird,
listening to, Niajah?
weird way.
I've been listening to real hood nigga shit. Like,
Bitches.
She want to be a game banger so bad.
I am a game bear so bad.
204.
Exit 204.
She want to sell drugs so
Exit
bad.
204. I sold drugs. Wow. I just,
You snitching on
Y'all hear that, FBI? DEA, come for her, bro.
I have not sold any.
We can't do that.
This shit make you
We
twerk.
can't do that.
This shit will make you
We're
twerk.
gonna get demonetized.
It's unreleased. It's unreleased.
We can't do that.
All the real hood
I just
niggas
fucked this
like
bitch
Lil Baby
and this new
Gunna,
Fuji
goddamn,
sock.
Trippie Redd, Tusi's, Young Thug.
Okay, that's a
Okay,
lot.
that's
All right.
What you been listening to?
Playboy Cardi.
Right, okay.
This shit will
Tyler,
make
the
you.
creator, he
I
wrote it
swear
on
to
the
God,
thing.
this shit
I
make you
listened to that
twerk.
Tyler,
Hey,
the
listen,
Young
it's a
Boy.
lot going on. Hey,
We finna
thank
wrap it
y'all,
up.
thank y'all, thank
So
y'all.
listen to those.
I got
listen
it.
to myself.
Hey, listen.
Check me out on SoundCloud.
I just
The
spun you
Furious.
in this fucking Gucci
Music coming
socks.
soon. You dig what
I'm so
saying?
sorry,
Go
everybody
for
that's
records.
listening.
You dig what I'm saying? We about
Thank
to
you.
go
If
up.
you-
I swear to
Hey.
God,
I'm
this
about to
make
get a
you
feature
twerk.
with Brim Hood.
Niajah.
Our next mixtape.
Yeah, let her already talk.
Let me wrap it up.
Go
Hey,
ahead,
listen.
I just spun this
Bryce.
bitch in this new Gucci socks.
Hey, let her wrap it
If
up.
y'all listen this far, thank you so much. Thank you.
I just spun this bitch in this new Gucci socks.
Hey, make sure you follow me on Facebook.
I don't even
Instagram.
got no
Just
Gucci
look up
socks.
Brian
Follow
Martinez.
everybody
I'll
on
come up.
Instagram. We're going to put the Instagrams in the description down
I
below.
ain't
Make sure you follow us on
I ain't
Instagram.
fucking Gucci socks.
Snapchat, Twitter, OnlyFans, all of that.
And thank you for coming to the Y'all Wild Podcast and listening. Peace.
We out.